We'll know for certain in 2 minutes, but
Fun.
yeah, it's always
Hello,
good.
everyone.
Yes, hello everyone.
Lobby's about half full.
That's good. It's always good.
I might repost mine.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still waking up. I was pretty tired. It's been a crazy week for me. I've done absolutely nothing, and yet I'm still exhausted.
Crazy.
Yeah, just the worst, really. Just the worst.
Why is it sometimes it doesn't always do the ads properly on Discord?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I know. Sometimes it does the ads fine, and then sometimes it doesn't. Maybe it's to do with like, do you just have like an English keyboard, or do you have other ones?
No, just the English keyboard.
That's fair enough. It's just I know. I think because I speak Japanese. It's a second language.
Oh,
Yeah, oh, I know, right?
something konnichiwa.
Exactly. Yeah. God, konnichiwa. Yeah. um, but yeah, no. It's one of those things where I have a Japanese keyboard for when I need to type in Japanese for whatever reasons, and the Japanese at sign doesn't always work on Discord for some reason, and I don't know why. Because it's just the at sign, right? Like, why is that different? But apparently it is.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Well, ASCII does weird things.
Yeah, indeed.
Hello, everyone.
Yes,
I think
hello,
there's
everyone. Oh crap! Stream's not
something you can
muted.
see.
Sorry, there's a little bit of feedback there, but the stream is live. We can confirm. All right, so say that again.
It's a funny thing you can do to some people like Java developers and stuff, where they always have to put a semicolon at the end of every statement.
Mm-hmm.
There's like some Greek alphabet letter that looks exactly the same, but obviously doesn't register as a semicolon.
Oh
You just
my
replace
god.
one of those somewhere in their code, and they won't know why it's going wrong until they rewrite it pointlessly
Yeah.
with
God.
with no logical reasoning behind it. They would have to just rewrite it.
That's just a huge troll, honestly. I love it. Right. Oh my god, this L4B person. Their clan tag is these nuts. That's so good. I like that they added guilds back. I want this to be a year-round feature. Like, okay,
Yeah,
maybe
I can
not.
imagine they'll add it to do a plus after.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, they haven't updated Dota Plus in how long?
Yeah,
So,
I know, but
wishful
sometimes
thinking.
they shift things over.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Would be nice. Um, but yeah, no, I would love for maybe not like okay, obviously not like guilds being like. I think they changed the level system and everything because there's no battle points or anything year round. But
Be cool if there's like a leaderboard of guilds.
it would be sick, yeah, or some other kind of league based guild like thing, so you could have like guild battles with people and like it would set up like I'm not being funny. You could set up stuff like that. You could integrate it with the Battle Cup like really easily. I think.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like you could there's more stuff that could happen with that. Maybe set up like the tier 4, tier 3 scene, online tournaments, taking advantage of the whole situation we're in. Who knows?
Who
Maybe
knows
maybe the
indeed.
next pro team is out there making a guild right now. It's possible.
Maybe.
It's very possible. Or maybe they're in this chat. Maybe they're watching the stream right now. Maybe they're in this tournament. Could we find the next Arteezy?
It'd be nice to have like guild fights between like two guilds and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
Where
for sure.
there's like, well, you can have up to 50 members. You're not going to expect it to be completely full, but you can imagine you could have like, I don't know, 15 members from each team, and they have 3 games go on, and it kind of acts like a best of 3, but all happening at the same time with one game.
Yeah, it's kind of sick actually.
and then obviously there's a winner and there's a loser out of those 3 games.
Yeah.
Like, how annoyed would you be though if you win your game and stomp them or something? And you look at the other 2 games, they're just getting wrecked.
Yeah.
Nice one, guild.
Literally, report my guild.
Guess who's getting kicked next?
Literally. Yeah. In order to play in this guild, you need a 60% win rate. God, I can see it now.
Well, you can put rank requirements on them.
You actually?
Yeah, you can literally say like, oh, if you're not at least divine, you can't even get invited to my server. I mean, guild.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've been informed that L4B is actually called Lab by production. So L4B, sorry, Lab. If you're in the chat, nice one, Mel. Fucked that one up, didn't you? That's my 1, by the way.
Alright, we just need 2 more players.
Yeah, sorry about that, Lab. I will refer to you properly from now on.
Who are we missing? We got Weeps there. We have DNC. We have
Yes.
Silware. Marco is in the lobby. So missing Darth Pocket. Oh, he just joined. Excellent.
Yeah, that's cool. We just need
Trying to figure out who the last guy is.
just need
We
one more
got
person.
Lab. We got Low IQ.
That's
Grayson
okay.
said he was becoming in a moment, so I think he's the last guy.
I gotta say, Lil IQ, what a username.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's a good one. Like respect.
There is
Respect where it's
one
due.
username that's really stuck with me for all the years, and I just randomly came across it once in a game of Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, you know,
Mhm.
back in the day, probably like 2008 or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
Mhm.
It's just called Hairy Cornflake, and it's just stuck in my head.
That is an awful concept. I hate that. Thank you so much. I despise it. That is awful. God. No, don't. I have a friend, right? She keeps she has a list, like a notepad on her computer that she just updates every so often with just funny usernames, like specifically like funny usernames. Like not, oh, that's kind of cool, but like genuinely just absurd usernames. I can't remember any from the list, but like I'll have to get some. It's really, really cute. It's really, really, really funny.
I think
Sorry, go on.
I was about to say, I think we have everyone. I'm just double checking it. This guy is actually frozen.
Yeah, for sure. I don't speak. Well, that is Japanese, but that's advanced Japanese that I don't know. something, no something. That's what I can read.
Right. I think everyone's on the right team as well. Let me just double check.
They need to select their teams.
Oh yeah. We need.
Yeah, you can type it. Yeah, I think the funniest username I've seen in recent memory is I played with a person a little while ago who was called Smackhead Steve.
I was playing Pog the other day, and I came across someone called Sadly, it's Bradley.
Sadly, it's Bradley. That's great.
What a great name.
That's a really cool name. Oh god! Wow. Look at. I believe this is Frozen, right?
I think it goes by Grimjow.
Oh, Grimjow. Sorry.
It's got like 2 parts to his name, but
Yeah, I
it's
got you.
Grimjow, yeah.
Battle Pass level 1025.
Ooh.
Wow.
Someone is a whale.
Yeah, that I was gonna say, Moby Dick.
All right, what are you on?
What am I on? I can tell you right now on stream. I'm on 106. I bought the level 100 pass, and then I leveled it almost 7 times. I'm 90 points off level 107. I'll be honest, I will probably wail a little bit for the Wraith King Arcana if I have to. Because
Just a little whale.
it's just
Right.
just a little bit of wailing as a treat, alright? TI's once every year.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm on 207. I started with a level
Oh.
100, and I bought basically another 100, roughly 100 levels by I selling common items.
Really?
that I've had stocked up since 2013.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to guess? Well, I also viewed sort of few CS:GO chests, but
Yeah.
I don't really play it that much, so I had
Mhm.
like a few of those,
Oh, that's fair.
and a couple of like 2-year-old emols.
Yeah.
And guess how many listings I made?
how many listings you made to get 100 levels.
Oh, they haven't all sold, but like
Yeah.
I think 3/4 of them have sold. I listed 1,900 items on Steam Market. Obviously, I had like a Chrome plugin to help me do this. I also sold all my Steam cards. Things,
Yeah. Those trading cards can actually fetch a pretty decent.
Yeah, I think about 1,500 of them are sold, and my email is just Steam Community Market for like days. Right. Spectators enabled. Public captures mode. No cheese.
No, okay. Here's the thing: the mind games have already started. Hello, Ethereum Kai. Right? the mind games have started. Do we think that was literal?
I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna touch that.
Yeah, I think that I'll be honest. Either that was a genuine mistake or 500 IQ plays.
Right.
Right. Literally. Literally no damage. That's so good. I love that comic.
Yeah.
It's a classic. Every time it
That's
gets
better than
reposted.
Team Sneed. I got a favorite already.
Yeah, Team Sneed. I don't know what a Sneed is. Do you?
So Morocco, same fine.
Hang on a second. Let me Google this real quick. Sneed.
I think we can start, right?
Seems like it. Yeah. Oh.
Morocco, they're all saying it from one side.
Hey Omni, how you doing? Right, yeah, okay, seems to be... Yepers?
Right, I'm gonna start. You good?
Yep, all good. Go right ahead, my friend.
And you've selected spectator, yeah?
Yes, and I also have cameraman. Yeah, I was like, hang on. Right, everyone's favourite part, the draft. Well, it's one of my favourite parts.
Do you know what I'm sick of?
Go for it.
Luna and Sniper in every goddamn game.
Yeah.
Pole position Sniper is just... You have to commit so much and so far into the team fights to get him.
Yeah.
And he's just constantly annoying. And Luna, you forget about her for like 2 minutes. She comes with a Helm Dominator. She just farms so damn quick. She just wins the game.
Yeah, it's really crazy. That's just kind of what Luna does, though. It's like a whole thing. It's just disappearing, and then oh my god, I've just noticed that this Team Sneed
10
has big
seconds remaining.
chungus on their banners, and I hate it.
5 seconds remaining.
Also,
Ban.
I feel the Dragon Knight and Kotl ban. Kotl's really strong currently, I think.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those heroes that most people can play quite well now as well. It's been meta for quite a while, so
Yeah.
nice standard support ban.
It's just-
Dragon Knight's been quite good because not so much in like the latest tournament, but the tournament before that, I saw a lot of
10 seconds
either
remaining.
1, 2, or 3 position Dragon Knights, so it's one of those
Team
flexible
ban.
picks to take out.
Radiant team ban.
I'm just gonna
Timber
quickly-
Source suggests they want to get some strength heroes themselves. Might be a more direct ban. They might just hate that hero. Beastmaster has been fairly strong lately as well. Generic offlaner.
Yeah, that's true. I also think Timbersaul's just really good as well. A lot of free health regen, a lot of
10
free
seconds
armor.
remaining.
He's just got it all. And obviously,
5 seconds remaining.
building Bloodstone is better for him now because
Dire team ban.
Kaya. Like, I know that's an
Lycan
old
ban.
change, but... Lycan ban I like too. I really don't like the push strat kind of meta that... Well, not... Would you say the push strat's a meta?
I wouldn't say the meta is push strat. It's more just like win early
Radiant team
and then
ban.
just consistently beat them in team fights until
Yeah.
you got the high ground. Because the games don't necessarily end particularly early.
No.
But as soon as you got some like a 5k lead, the game feels incredibly hard to come back.
Yes, I can understand that.
So need to be a lot of focus on what you're picking for the lanes, especially.
10 seconds remaining.
Right.
Lycan's one of those heroes that can generally sit in lane quite well anyway. 'Cause he's
5
got a lot of
seconds
regen.
remaining.
Yeah, he's got a lot of regen. He can safely farm with his wolves. It's it's all good. It's a very safe pick.
And also, if you do have that 4 or 5k lead at the start, he will finish the game for you.
Yeah. Oh,
Also
sorry, I
win
just
at that point.
realized I hadn't changed the I hadn't changed the screen from the intro scene to the draft. So sorry about that, you guys.
Classic.
But I am here. Here is the draft. I do greatly apologize. It's all good. Sorry, you guys might still message about it afterwards. She doesn't know Pepe Laugh.
Dire team
She
banned.
actually doesn't know Pepe Laugh. She didn't know. Shaking my head.
Radiant team
Okay.
pick.
Well,
See,
Batrider and
I-
PL. I like the PL ban.
I'm not that bothered about PL at the moment. I don't
Dire
think he
team
really wins
pick.
a lane, so he's kind of just like
He doesn't win
He's
lane,
just
but
like
you need
insurance.
good AoE to clear with him. Yeah. Well, sorry, you need AoE to actually deal with him. And I don't know. I just don't like fighting PL, personally. just 3k things.
haven't seen a Clockwork first pick in a while. I assume this is probably going to be like a 4 position, but
Yeah.
I feel like Team
10
Sneed are
seconds
just going to be
remaining.
just get any hero of mobility now.
5 seconds remaining.
In a way, I just like there's so many heroes that can jump out of cogs at the moment.
Yeah.
Every hero has mobility these days. Even gave Ursa a leap.
Yeah, it's crazy. I still can't believe that. It's really weird to think that Ursa has some level of mobility.
I can imagine be quite good to get like an early Void Spirit or an Ember Spirit. You
Yes.
know that
Someone
it's
who
a fairly
can.
flexible hero
Yeah.
and has that mobility.
Dire team pick.
Not so much in the lane though. Undying.
Undying, I don't actually mind too much. I think he's a really good sustained hero, and also is just. I think he's a pretty safe pick into Clock. Doesn't specifically counter him per se, but I don't think
Tell you
that
what,
you know
the
they
zombies
can scrap.
can make the hooks a lot
Yeah,
harder.
the zombies can make the hooks a lot harder, and also they can just kind of scrap. Like, not to like,
seconds
you know,
remaining.
haha, Clockwork scrap, but like, they can just kind of fight in the
5
cogs.
seconds remaining.
Yeah,
So-
I really don't like Undying recently though. Is one of my favorite heroes. I just feel like he's really weak right now.
Yeah, I can
But
feel that.
he
He's
will
a
win
decent
the lane
position
for you
4, though.
potentially.
He's decent position 4, and he doesn't really require items outside of like a few.
Radiant team.
I'd never run his position 4. He just can't farm at all.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah,
Mars.
Mars.
Do the cogs count as
That's
walls?
interesting. I'm gonna say no.
I don't think they do, but like I was just thinking like, that's a hell of a counter if that's how that works. But either way, if they don't count as walls, you can just push Clock out of the cogs, and then half the threat of the cogs is gone.
5
So.
seconds remaining.
Also,
To be fair,
Mars
I
is just a good pick.
I think Clock can do fine against Mars because
Radiant team.
Mars has no
banned.
escape from if he gets initiated on, as well as just like if you get mana burn with cogs in lane, Mars really struggles with his mana.
Yeah,
so
well, it's because his spells are so good, you know.
Necro is very good against these sort of melee heroes.
Yeah, I agree.
They don't really have a huge amount of burst unless you get a big
10
soul rip on
seconds
his
remaining.
Ghost Shroud.
Yeah,
5 seconds remaining.
yeah. No, I think Necro's a safe pick.
I think they'll put it as a free position Necro because you can run it there, but the main problem with the hero in that position is you lack initiate, but you got Clockwork for that instead anyway.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. And then Necro can just kind of finish people off. He's a very good like position 3 hero. Just get a few items on him, and it becomes a great carry assassin. Now, of course, the counter to Necrophos, for all of you amateur Dota players who don't know this, is Wraith King. Because Necrophos can't kill you if you have a Resurrect.
To be
That's
fair,
very
you
true.
can't kill Necro either.
Yeah, you can't kill Necro either as Wraith King, but he can't kill you, so that's a counter. Trust me. I climbed all the way to 3k by myself.
3k. Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right? It's very impressive.
10 seconds remaining.
Phoenix ban I kind of like. Phoenix does
5
kind of
seconds
screw up
remaining.
their Clockwork Necrophos thing. Like, it's a good counter to that.
Yeah, none of those heroes like to hit the egg.
Yeah.
And
don't like to hit the egg.
Mars Phoenix is a classic as well.
Yeah, because you just lock them
and-
inside the... Yeah.
You can lock them inside. You can lock them outside of the egg. You can make it so ranged projectiles can't hit the egg as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, it's just they've got a lot of natural synergy with their ults.
Interesting enough as well, even if you don't have Mars ult up, which stops the projectiles, you can also just toggle your bulwark. And,
Yeah, exactly,
Half the
'cause-
ranged projectiles won't hit the
Yeah,
egg
won't
either.
hit it. No, I agree. No, Phoenix would be a very good pick there.
I'd love to see how they code it down. Must be such spaghetti to get that to
Yeah,
work.
it's such a weird, specific effect, you know?
Dire team pick.
Okay, I like that. I think Ember's really strong, and I think he could fit flexibly into that comp. Because what I like about literally no damage's comp is that it's very flexible at the moment. They haven't committed to a certain type of team. All they just have is Clockwork for engage and stuff, and then Necrophos is like a kind of all-around damage dealer, carry
Dire
assassin type
team
person.
pick.
Yeah, Grimstroke would be the 4 here. Alright, Tusk and Clockwork on the same team. I really feel like they fulfill a very similar
Yeah,
role.
I was about to say, they do kind of the same thing.
Unless they're going to go like the boxy route from Liquid's 3-position Tusk.
Mm-hmm.
I suspect it's a 4-position Tusk and
Radiant
then like
team
a
pick.
free. Well, no, I'm not sure. Ooh, it's Monkey
Yeah, I'm not
King.
too sure that Monkey King's pretty decent. Mars Monkey King have a lot of synergy.
In
Similar
one
to
way, I
the
don't
Phoenix
think it's. One way, I don't think it's great against the Necro, but like, where's this Tusk and Clockwork going to lane now? Like, it's going to be if they're putting any of those on the off lane, they're just going to have a hard time trying to deal with Monkey at all.
10 seconds remaining.
Interesting.
Yeah, I feel that.
5 seconds
I think
remaining.
Grimstroke's also really good for Monkey King.
Jaru in 2020.
Okay, Gyro is actually one of my favorite. Gyro is actually one of my favorite carries right now. I think he's in a. He's not in as good a spot as he was, but I do think he's in a decent spot.
Not to flame, but why wouldn't you just pick Luna here?
Ban Toxic.
10 seconds
No,
remaining.
yeah, that's one thing I will say is when it comes to Gyrocopter, I don't know why you'd pick him over Luna here.
Yeah, Helm's just too good with her right now.
Yeah. And you don't even get Helm on standard Gyrocopter builds as well, so.
Like, if Mars commits on you, assuming you got a BKB at some point, like, he can never kill you in this game, because then you'll just ult, like Luna ult. As normal. Monkey King is okay against you.
10 seconds
but
remaining.
I just think Luna's really strong right now. It's probably my bias coming out a bit.
5 seconds remaining.
Like, Gyro offers more magic damage in the lane versus Mars, maybe. So, could be alright. Be interested to see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Very interesting to see how it goes.
I'm really confused by Radiant's lineup, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's mainly the clock Tusk. It might be just it's like a 4-position clock, 5-position Tusk. And their idea is that like they just roll in with the gyro.
Unless it's
get
position,
the rocket barrage nice and
unless
close.
it's position 2 Tusk mid going around ganking and just building hard crit damage and just
And
doing
losing.
Yeah, well, okay. Listen,
In that event, why wouldn't you just send Monkey King mid and just Tusk as just
sometimes
sad?
it's okay. Sometimes it's not about winning. Okay?
It's about the memes.
It's about sending a message, and
They see
sometimes
that they're
that
being-
message is I'm going crit Tusk in tournament.
You now is like drafting for literally no damage. Sees that
Radiant
these streams
team,
like, right
team.
guys, I'm going mid Tusk.
Quad last
Quad.
pick.
Quad probably mid
Templar
then.
Assassin.
TA. That's pretty good here. You can
Oh,
mount dodge
really?
the Quad dagger, assuming he hasn't got a sentry up.
You can mount dodge a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I don't think Radiant can push particularly hard off.
Gyro pushes like a beast. Gyro pushes
He
like
could
a
get
beast.
some good sustain out of Necro.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Predictions. I think Dire have a much more comprehensive team.
Yeah, I'm going with Dire as well. I feel
Yeah.
they can win their lanes. I'm not so keen on the Undying pick, but it's not the end of the world. Like Undying's Undying.
Yeah,
He'll do his role
exactly.
in the 5 position.
He's not a terrible choice.
So one problem they have a bit on the Dire is neither of their supports have a good lockdown, I think. God, every time this comes up, I get disappointed that they're not all dying. There's always one guy.
There is indeed always one dude that spams the voice lines. In all fairness, I'm honestly quite aggravated at the fact that they locked the good voice lines, quote unquote, behind like level 1000 and something.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's leveling up to that just to get the voice lines either. For the most part, people are leveling up for the Arcaners. Or
for sure.
Or for the shield, so I just don't know why they're just a bit lower.
Yeah, I don't either. Maybe to give Wales more incentive? I don't know.
Right, so you got Clockwork position 4, yeah. It's a 5 position Tusk. Haven't seen that in a long time. Quap is going to have a hard time mid unless he gets given a sentry or buys one himself, because the TA is just going to meld dodge every time. Probably from like level 3 or 4.
Yeah.
I think this top lane is going to be very interesting. I think there's going to be a lot of scrapping around here.
I can feel that.
Undying
definitely.
and Clockwork are going to get in there. Monkey King will want to get in there. Necro might be a bit passive, but otherwise that should be good fights.
Yeah. Well, Necro usually is a relatively passive laner. He just kind of sits around and saps away your HP with his Heartstopper Aura and his Death Pulse.
Frankly, bomb lane could be quite interesting as well because you got Tusk.
Yeah.
You got Tusk. He's aggressive.
Tusk is very aggressive, and I think Tusk Gyrocopter is actually not too bad because you can set a rocket. You
backstab here.
Yeah, you can set a rocket up and then immediately. Okay. Oh, looks like first blood might be happening on. Yep. Just as we say, that aggressive Tusk with that tag team, such a good ability. And if we go over to
he
top,
pops the salve and then Necro
yes.
almost catches the healing salve from Monkey King, but managed to just get out.
Very close. There we go with
Here comes the long Sebs. Right. Let's talk about Mars leveling God's Rebuke first. I'm surprised you don't just go for the spear to try and secure the lane. You can always then get the gyro away from you with his rocket barrage as well.
I can understand that. I think it was for the knockback. On the okay, you can only knock back one person with Spear of Mars, right? So I feel like he was trying to knock back both of them and then take Rune in like a big play. Just gonna quickly put the last hits denies up because I am a good caster and I remembered before chat told me. And if in the next 2 minutes chat does tell me, that doesn't count because I didn't see it. Right, yeah, as we can see here,
Getting really aggressive on the bomb lane.
DNC on mid lane also winning a lot of these early trades against Quap, which is good because this is where TA really outshines.
Jarrett's tanking a lot on the bottom lane, but they've been insisting on going on a Grimstroke. Oh, top lane as well. The Monkey King has his Jinga Mastery up and he manages to take it out from Necro.
Yeah, as one does.
This is a lot of fighting, nice and early.
Yeah, super early. Well, both teams do have a relatively strong early game on the separate lanes. What I'm excited for is Radiant Team's level 6. I think Clockwork Necro is a really strong 6.
Yeah, I suspect you might see a Clockwork leave a lane a bit.
Oh yes, for sure.
Roaming on this TA maybe.
For sure, I think roaming on the TA is a really good strat there. It can also help secure the lane for Quap. Because I feel like Quap will have a lot of issues until she starts ganking. But if she were to get an early lead and then head to bottom, I think she could pick up kills on Grimstroke really easily.
Things are getting really tight in the mid lane.
She's
tanking tower, but this is I think it's just one level. Oh, it's a level 2 Shadow Strike.
It's a level 2 Shadow Strike, but with the tango, it should be fun. Oh,
Hero Hunt, let's go. I always hate Hero Hunt.
Yeah, I'm never too sure. Okay, he's interrupting.
Dog came into.
No.
Came. Came by.
Steam. Okay, whatever. Degenerate.
All right. As on Grimstreak, aid that spam a bit. Nice.
Yeah.
Things are getting quite close in the mid lane here.
Yeah.
Be interested to see if DNC goes for a value point in meld now, just to try and dodge some of these shadow strikes, especially since he's leveled twice into it.
Yeah, because at the moment, obviously, he's just waiting for that so he can salve. Yeah. Oh, going in
on the edge here.
Yeah, while the salve is ticking, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean,
confidence.
a lot of confidence here from DNC.
Ooh. He's going to try and deny us a bit. Oh, Gyro goes down the bottom. Meanwhile, we're watching some CS.
Yeah, well, we were watching some hardcore aggressive CS on mid, so there seems to be
the
more
fairy
fighting
fire?
happening. Oh my god, the fairy fire. Picks it up.
That's definitely worth.
Oh, and he's out. Perfect timing on the refraction. Shadow Strike's not going to get him, neither is the tower. Oh, actually. Oh,
I'll tell you what, he
close.
got me in the first half, and then the
Yes,
with the
definitely.
fairy fire. I thought he clutched that.
That fairy fire was absolutely insane. It was a really close fight as well. I think Quap did a really good job there, even if she did die. So decent neutral farming here. Monkey King securing last hits with Jingu Strike.
We're quite going down there now.
I won't question it.
TA's really ahead in the mid lane now because of that.
It's good. It's also going to delay Quap's roaming, and obviously that's where that hero shines, is just being able to go into lanes and screw them over. Chat is correct, by the way. MMR is just a number. Actually has no impact on skill whatsoever.
Bottom lane again, aggressive on his Jericho to land
Yeah.
it as well.
There's also a fair amount of stuff happening on the top lane. Necrophos goes down really quick to a Jingu strike. Oh my goodness. Boundless Strike and the Jingu Masteries, and Undyne picks up both of them. That
Lovely.
is pretty good, not gonna lie.
So
Very
Dara
good
already got a
engage.
1k advantage here.
Yeah, they're rocking and rolling with this. It's really nice.
Clockwork
Tusk-
really struggles in that lane. Like, you can't fight the Undying because he's a strength hero stealing your strength. And also,
Yeah.
Monkey King's Monkey King.
Yeah. Well, as soon as he gets Jingu Mastery, it's like you just kind of got to back off until he either uses the auto attacks or... Because Jingu Mastery Boundless Strike is just so good.
Oh, I missed that. How did he just go down again in mid lane?
I didn't catch it. I was busy just looking at what was happening on top.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Mid lane's
Still-
turning into a
Still dealing with
stompers.
the camera.
Oh, going on the bottom lane onto
Yeah,
the
I
Mars.
see that. Good Inksfall on the Mars does miss though.
Radiant's bottom
Black
tower
Cannon going
is
off,
under
2
attack.
auto attacks shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oh my
So-
god, just as I said, the fucking camera emotes. Right, bounties are up. Tusk gets one, scans to
can
find
fight
the other
this.
one.
Didn't need to. Right.
Didn't need to.
Okay.
Yeah.
How do you get back
Dyer's
into this
middle
game as
tower
Quap?
is
He's
under
decided to go
attack.
for the bowl.
I think Bottle's smart. I think if you maybe get a DD rune or a haste.
Oh, Jara going down. There's so much aggression. The Tusk is still going
there is.
out.
Yeah,
He might be able to
Tusk
get a
still
return
going
kill
for
here.
it. Yeah. He doesn't have any mana. He doesn't have any cooldowns. Oh, the
Nice
body
body
block.
blocks.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. If Weep Slayer has any decency, he'll give a nice tip over to Grimstroke. He gives him a well played for his troubles. It's not too bad.
The cheaper option.
Yeah, well played in a high five. It's consolation prize. I don't have enough money for the battle pass type thing. I really don't like Quap's position here. I think she should blink.
Yeah, get the. Actually, she's fine. She knows she can't die here. as long
Yeah,
as
she's
the
got
blink.
refraction. I think.
Oh, she's committed.
Oh.
He's got refraction up now.
Oh,
and he
no!
dodges
You
it.
needed to do it so much faster than that.
He's gotta feel bad, man.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Time
F's in chat for Quap, if you don't mind, guys. That was so. Because I was thinking, oh, she doesn't have refraction. If she just ults right now, that'll be clean. And then she waited, and it was too long.
Hesitation is a
the
killer.
winds of war bear away even innocent souls.
Yeah.
Such
And the
as
dying
Dyer's
Scoria gets
courier.
killed.
The hidden ones.
Going
Radiant's
on the
middle
Mars
tower
again.
is
Oh,
under
nice
attack.
ink swell. Dodging it with a snowball. No, he caught himself out actually.
Oh, that was a beautiful Inkswell. Stun coming in. I feel like you want to stun Mars and not Grimstroke here.
I think they thought they could get both.
Yeah. It's all good. These fights on bottom are actually pretty, like, they're pretty close, all things considered. I think they have, they're not close at the same time, but they are close. Just leave camera on mid, lol. Yeah. Who needs the...
Dyer's
Side lanes don't
middle
matter.
tower is under attack.
Okay, Gyro... Oh, yeah. This is looking...
God.
The snowball save, not bad.
The Dyer's poor top tower. Can its end
Okay.
be drawing nigh?
Both teams edging down here.
Yeah, really close. These engages from Dire are actually really good, but the defensive play from this Tusk, saving Joro with the snowball and then re-engaging with the tag team is really strong.
Radiant are really hurting on top. Neither of those players have boots yet.
Yeah, definitely.
They can just get run down Orb of Venom and boots on the Monkey
Yeah.
King, for example.
And see, the thing is, Undying is just in such a good place right now. He just, like, in this game.
God,
he can
he's
just
so
kind of
close to
sit
going
here.
down on mid and quap again. Other regen rune. He denies.
Denied the region.
But, sir,
Traps don't do damage, do they? No, why would you deny the
traps do damage. They do 250. That's a lot of damage, actually.
Does bonus damage when fully charged? Oh, so maybe that's why. Maybe he denied the regen rune so that he could get the regen rune. So sorry, he denied the regen rune because he knew there was a trap there, and if he walked over, he would have taken 250 damage and died.
I would have gone for it.
Okay, you would have gone for it, but that's why you're not
Desperate.
playing and you're casting. Because I would have gone for it too. No, I think Quap actually, astoundingly enough, made the right play there. Who is this TA player? This TA player is very skilled, yes.
Yeah,
But it's okay because we balance the teams based on MMR, so it's all good. That meld projectile's so cool.
alright. It's
I
a
love that
really
mod.
nice gyro ult taking out with Grimstroke. I think Monkey King's running people down top again. The Tombstone is down.
Now, I don't play many carries. I'm a support player mainly, but I love Gyro. I think he's so fun to play. I love his ult. His ult just feels so good to use. Broom handle, it's actually very good for
Dyer's bottom tower
because you can
is
get broom
under
handle
attack.
on Monkey King and make him a fully ranged hero.
Pretty much,
Whether
isn't it?
accidentally or on purpose, Radiant structures have
Interestingly
been
deep on the
fortified.
Tesla moment. He's TPing out, but if he gets... Nah, didn't go for the spear. Alright,
Yeah.
okay.
That makes
Dyer's
sense.
bottom tower
How
is
close?
under
Right,
attack.
TA is one mithril
The
hammer
Dire
off
just can't
Desolator.
resist
Yeah, the
attacking
moment she
the
gets
Radiant's
Desolator
top
is going to
tower.
be a huge power spike, especially against this Quap. Quap seems to be roaming top. I
He's
can
out.
understand that, I think. Good vision there from Daya to be able to see her.
Does someone just use 5 different river vials?
At the same time, yeah, it's the Battle Pass 1000 dude. Something begin with J. Grimstroke going down straight away. TA the mega
The
crit.
damage.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna say, don't run out your own muzzle.
You guys ever see DBZ where they have those like big punches that send people through walls and stuff? that was what that TA meld looked like. Look at that!
God, he's
oh, so much damage! 2 hits!
So close.
2
If he goes
hits.
walks over a trap now.
Yeah, go for the regen rune now, dude. God. Is the trap damage instant? It's not, it's over time, but it would have cancelled the regen rune anyway. It's not like it immediately does 250 damage. I believe it does 250 damage over the duration of the slow.
Radiant's
Yeah.
middle tower
Because
is
if it was a 250 damage nuke, you'd see in TA builds where you just built like 6 Kayas or something.
You'd spam a load of traps in the same spot and suddenly you're techies.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, TA techies would be the comp. TA
Radiant-
techies tinker. God damn.
Put an arc wall in there for just good
Dire
measure.
Just for good measure,
is
yeah.
under attack. Storm doors
Right,
in
big commitment
place.
from Radiant at the top lane. We really want to secure this tower. This is a very
that's a
interesting set.
huge-
Cosmic Clock.
That's a huge stun from the Monkey King. Mars TP's in, gets a
Big
rebuke
quad
on
bolt.
that. That was a massive quad bolt. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me?
Tower is under attack.
That was insane. Grimstroke just manages to. Oh no, Quap's
Finish
coming.
him
Hunting. She can see him.
Under attack.
That was a big fight for the Radiant.
That
That's
was
brilliant.
immense. 4 kills for nothing.
Dyer's
That was
Power.
absolutely fantastic. Quap showing that yes, okay, maybe I'm losing lane to the TA, but I can still play Quap. I do still know what I'm doing, and we can still do this as a team. That is going to be a huge. It's a huge financial gain
And
for the
moral
Radiant.
boost.
Exactly. The morale boost is going to be
Dyer's
insane
top tower
for
is
that.
under attack.
They are going to be feeling themselves, and Daya might start feeling the pressure. They might start feeling the pressure. They might think, "Oh, hang on a minute. Maybe we can bleed. Maybe we are mortal."
Right. So TA's got a Desolator now.
Is
He's going to be
is-
farming up that Blink as fast as possible, and that's what they got to try and
Yeah,
survive next.
the Blink Desolator is going to be very difficult.
time is running out for Dire's middle
Jared's
A
tower.
little bit of a fight happening here in Dire top jungle,
Snowball
but
save.
yeah, Snowball. Snowball save only to walk back in. Gotta question the pathing there. Gyrocopter's gonna go down. Tusk, it's not looking favourable. Yeah, TA picks him up like he's a melee creep.
Dire's
It's a big
bottom
commitment we've seen
tower
from
is
Dire. They've
under
all been
attack.
moving
Yeah.
over.
They do
It's
have-
worth of Vajara though.
Yeah, they do have vision on this Necro, but it looks like they're just gonna let him go, which I think is the smart idea. Better to just farm and, you know, leave one to tell the story. Haha, yes, Goku Punch. Thank you, Ethereum Kai. Very cool.
Right, TA 1,000 gold off. Mars going for phase boots. Interestingly, Grinstrake's going to go for the Spirit Battles. Really useful this game against the Necrophos. but
Yes, I agree. So
Dire's
that
Just trying to
healing,
get in time.
is
yeah,
under
that
attack.
healing denial is just really strong. Well, not
Sure, having a
denial,
little
but
tussle?
you know, yeah, it's just a little bit. Having a little bit of a scrap here and there. The spite stun, which is always good.
You know how much vision Dara have on their own jungle. Like really far back.
Yeah. Also, I want to say Dire also have a fair amount of vision in Radiant jungle too. That this ward here. Oh, sorry,
Yeah, I
I
can
pressed
see
the
it.
wrong wall. There we go.
Dire's
That
middle
ward there
tower
is just
is
really
under
good. It
attack.
gives you so much vision, gives you the outpost vision, gives you vision down here. It's a fantastic little ward spot. Anyone who's looking to level up as a support player,
Dire's
take
middle
notes.
tower is under attack.
And by that I mean I am taking notes. Right. Decent flat cannon here, good harass.
Right, 300 gold for the TA's Blink. That's when you're going to see it pop off.
Oh, goodness me. Yeah, people were saying 12-minute Desolator, 14-minute BKB in chat.
Radiant must summon the spirit to defend the
insane.
top tower.
Honestly, TA, like I feel like I feel like you put 5 heroes mid and just try and destroy him. Like grab
Radiant's
a
top
dust for the
tower
meld
is
and then
under
just
attack.
go mental. But yeah, look at this. DNC is level 15. Unite is level 11. That is 4 levels difference on this TA. It's actually kind of hard to believe that they've been in the same lane. Alright. Bounty's up.
So, with heroes like TA that like to jungle so much, you either need to commit heavily with smokes and ward up their jungle and gank them while they're doing it, or it'll be really useful to just be able to take this mid tower down,
Yeah.
because that really opens up any movement.
I don't know if you have the net worth graph open, but if I could just implore you to do so,
Yes, I do.
yeah, this TA,
That's why I keep talking about it. Yeah,
goodness,
it's got the
me.
blink now.
Imagine not having battle pass terrain though. This is battle pass terrain from last year. Smile.
The new one, I really like it. It's
The
nice.
new one's really sick, yeah, but I don't have it. Do I?
It's really nice and clean. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I agree. Hang on, let me just buy 66 levels on stream so I can get the terrain for you guys.
Right, the Dire are looking to really get active here. Now she's got the blink up. Monkey King also has just finished off the Echo Saber. What?
Yeah, that's
is a
oh
bit too
my
deep.
god, 4 hits. Oh my god, the blink. The silence gumming in. Yeah, she just TPs. Smart. That's so smart.
Radiant
Nice.
That doesn't
He's
seem.
on
That doesn't seem like it. That seems like oh, obviously you TP
This
there.
is a brave TP.
Yeah,
Mars
but
really
just,
should have just ulted there.
Ooh,
Catch her
big
out.
clockwork ult, big Mars ult. Grimstroke's sectioned off. Tusk is in the Mars ult, as is the rest of their team. TA going absolutely insane. Boundless strikes happening all over the place. That is 4 kills for the Dire. TA is just. She's just clicking them.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yeah,
She's
you
literally
got
just
to really
clicking them.
consider. You got to really consider taking fights like that when you know your mid player has just had to leave the battlefield basically.
Yeah.
All you can do is try and spam out the wave a bit,
Well,
or try and split push.
it's just relaxing. It's relaxing. It's zen at that point because you don't need to. This TA doesn't need to worry. I'm pretty sure that's why she hasn't bought BKB. Because I
You
think
never
her,
get BKB this early.
well, see, the thing is, I think BKB is definitely in her build order, and in a regular TA game after Deso and Blink, I would probably go BKB. But it's 17 minutes. You know, that's such a fast timing. You really don't. Yeah,
she's
picking up
going
your
orchid.
bid, that's so good.
It
And
means she can blink, pick off the
Yeah,
quad as well
yeah.
as the
Look
necro
at
really
this.
easily now.
Nearly 10 levels of difference.
Why? Radiant's
Nice snowball, but I don't think it's going to save him.
Oh,
Very
God.
hopeful TP.
He died and his courier died. That is awful.
Right, this TA's got Aegis. You just got to admit, you cannot fight her.
Yeah.
You just got to try and do what this Cop is doing, for example, and just split push. Try and redirect the Dire's attention so they constantly have to deal with your
Yeah,
split push.
definitely. Because the thing is,
You
TA,
cannot fight.
yeah, you can't fight, and so much is getting funneled into TA.
This Quap is right here. Ooh, nice attempt in the spear.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know why she's got... Yeah, Implore, I was about to say. She's got Essence Ring in on her neutral item, but I think Implore would be so much better on her. Just having that passive crit on her autos is just so strong. Because passive crit on top of the... Yes, the TA.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah,
Can its end be drawing nigh?
What?
Oh, Courier Snipe.
Has been
Very cool.
Radiant's bottom tower
Radiant also
is
taking the
under
top
attack.
outpost. They've got this means that Dire has 1 minute
Radiant
30 to try and take it
structures
back.
are fortified.
Yeah, they're doing
Grimstroke,
the right thing
however,
here.
already on it on bottom.
Radiant's bottom tower
So yeah,
is under
Necro is
attack.
now probably stayed a bit too long, but
Mm.
he's managed to actually redirect the TA's attention. He might actually get out here, but
Oh,
no.
so close, so close.
Right idea, but just not done quick enough. Oh, they're actually committing fairly hard. The Quapo, that's Aegis down, but you don't want to stay and fight this.
I think you're
Run!
back. There are 4 TPs coming out. They are mobilizing the squadron.
Don't touch me and my TA ever again.
Oh my goodness, they were just like, you what? Not my carry.
I think they're always going to lose one there. At least they managed to get the Aegis. Nice hook out. That was good. Good teamwork there.
There's a meme in my friend group that we have whenever the supports kind of mobilize to protect the carry. Do you ever watch Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a scene. Yeah, there's a scene where Molly Weasley, who's like Ron
Orchid, is
Weasley's
that?
mum. Yeah, that was good. Who's like Ron Weasley's mum has to like cast this spell at this one witch who's been like casting spells on her daughter, and she goes, "Not my daughter, you bitch!" like that, right? And we've just been
Oh
saying,
yeah, the one
"No,"
time you hear
yeah,
her like
exactly, because
swear in the whole series.
exactly, and it's such a powerful moment. But every time, like whenever we like come in and save each other, like "Not
Oh,
my
this Quap is
carry,
dead.
you bit," like that kind of thing. It's just funny. I like stuff like that.
Oh, Clock, you can't get this. And he knows it.
Yeah, I really don't like Jarro's rock on a hard place, caught out by 4 heroes. Immediately regrets his decision. What's the KD? Okay, her KD is 1103. She has over 50% KP. That's pretty good.
Dire's bottom tower
And
is
picking
taking
up both bounty runes and getting a courier. Oh,
Oh, nice.
utility. Wow.
Blink out.
the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Carry.
5
She's
seconds.
making
5
a lot of
seconds on the
distraction.
TP. 5 seconds on the
Blink
TP.
Orchid.
Oh, the Blink Orchid. No, it's not. It's not.
Oh, nice little juke.
Okay,
set.
okay, I do
Oh.
want to say, she was dead, but I do love that little juke on the spear. That was very cool.
Juking on the sphere as well as breaking the like line of sight for the TA as well in that
Yeah.
one trade. That was
I do want to make
Really
it clear.
close,
I do want to
actually.
make it very clear to chat because I don't think they quite understand how the MMR works in this. We have made it so that it is average AMR. So average AMR, average MMR between both teams. So there are a lot of while there is a really skilled player on their team, there will also be a counterbalance to bring the average down. Which is why you can see TA funneling so much in this game. And also there are skilled and less skilled players on the Radiant side as well.
less skilled, nice and political.
I said skilled and less skilled. That's what MMR is. It's a
I
it's
know,
skill ranking.
I'm agreeing with you. You were.
Nice and political. Hang on, let me just draft an address real quick.
TA's by herself here. You might be able to just pick her off if they catch her out with a blink, but Muzzle's connecting. Yeah, they're right in thinking if they can't fight still.
Harry Potter, weird champ. Listen, we're British. That's national heritage.
That's our
right
childhood right
Yeah.
there. Oh, Quap going in. This is one dead Tusk. Oh, he's not committing the Orcus. He managed to get the snowball out, but he died following up this.
there. I just realised. You know, I was looking at TA's build. I was like, right, she's got 3 full items. I just looked at the gyro. His only completed item is a helm. But look at the team fight. What can you really say? Mars might be going down. The Monkey King ult does come out. You've got a lot of things happening here. You've got the gyro
Buyback
going
from the
down.
Tusk.
Buyback from the Tusk. You've got the clock going down. You've
Oh,
got.
Tusk. Oh, he's trapped her.
He's
he trapped the
her
TA.
right there. That's actually pretty smart. But
Trap
she
the trap.
blinks. She's gonna very. Oh, hang on.
Nope.
Yeah, okay, it was a really nice idea. It was a really nice idea, but that's 4 for 1. Mars is gonna be Mars is gonna be so happy with that. Who cares, right?
As long as your TAs can things are all good.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. We all saw it coming.
You saw it coming. Right, yeah, just it's pretty much just gravy for these guys. Like I say, you know, we did say that Dire had the stronger team comp and everything, but also just the performance given by this TA, and also I do want to give a shout out to the supports as well, to Grimstroke and also to Undying. They've also been doing some really nice things in the team fight that have allowed and facilitated them to win in this way. So it's all very good. But yeah, the only thing is here.
The co-op accidentally see where the TA is right now. Oh, team fight.
Yeah, sorry, just looking at the team fight at the moment. Monkey King might actually go down to this. That's a really good stun from the clock there. That was looking very. That was
This whole time this TA's waiting here with DD.
Oh,
she
with
got
DD,
stuck in the
she's-
trees, but it's now blinkers up again.
Exploded! Bang, bang! 4 hits!
That's a twofer.
4 hits on a strength hero! Goodness me, Clock, I don't like your chances, buddy. I really don't. Oh!
It's full of stars.
So yeah,
Oh.
you see where the TA was up there. She blinked up there. She had DD and she was just waiting around. Quad gets picked off in there.
I think she might be okay. She's got a blink. She's a decent. Oh no.
Direst elements are
Oh,
go
Haste. No,
Haste.
she's fine. She's fine.
Dire's top tower.
It's funny. The TA couldn't follow up, I think, because there was a hound creep hitting her or something like that.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Or I'm not sure why she wouldn't have blinked otherwise.
Oh look, they found the button.
But yeah, the only reason why that monkey dies there is because she got stuck in trees with her
Yeah.
blink, and she had DD up and everything, and it must have been like, come on, I'm waiting.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah.
attack.
And it was good for Radiant, but not good enough. Doesn't look like. God, the slow on that is just so obscene. 60% movement speed slow. Just really not at level 2.
Yeah, run. Necro,
Oh
run.
no. He's silenced. He can't even go into his ghostly shroud.
Is under attack. The Dire's
Cog
poor top
locking
tower
himself in to the graveyard, to the Shadow Realm.
nigh.
Is this a flawless? Yeah, 18-0-6. They've yet to kill TA.
Just think how much she'd be worth.
Yeah, they're completing the VIP challenge. Don't know if you guys have seen that. It's what's the name of the
Bounty Blast or something like that? coming up?
the Blast Bounty tournament that's happening. Is it? When's that going on?
It's going to be like in a week or two. I
Yeah,
think.
we got to. I'm very
'cause,
excited for that. I think it's gonna be sick.
Radiant's bottom tower
this-
is
I
under
think
attack.
this is over.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not the kind of person who likes to say that it's over before it's over. I do genuinely believe in the art of the comeback,
Radiant's
but
bottom barracks have
it's such a mountain for Radiant here.
fallen. Tower is under
Gyro's just too
attack.
slow the hero to.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
barracks
I think late game. If we could just magically fast forward everything to full build 60 minutes with tier 5s, I think Radiant have a chance. But holding out for another half an hour to get to that point where you've got full build Quap, full build Tusk, full build Clockwork, full build Gyro, you can just, you know. The thing is I think TA could put, like, okay, if they were to have a fight on bottom ranks, she could push all the way into the fountain and kill all 5. You know, look at, she has twice the amount of gold than the most gold on than the person with the most gold on Radiant.
Yeah, she's finishing up
It is-
a Bloodthorn now.
It is ridiculous how well she's farming. It looks like now. I really don't mean to be that kind of person that's gonna say this from the get-go, but I think this team, Team Sneed, might be the ones to watch. Because this DNC person is performing incredibly well, and I'm not sure if that's just because TA is a comfort hero for them, or if because they're just that good of a player. But we will find out as the tournament continues.
I think it's just it's a really good TA game, assuming she wins the lane, which she did.
Yeah.
Because
So well.
Clockwork, like Clockwork and Tusk can't really stand up to her. Although yes, they are strength heroes, they are low armor because naturally they're not got much agility gain.
Yeah.
Necro and Gyro are just really passive heroes.
Just starting on the
In-
mid lane there.
in the early mid game.
Yeah,
They
Gyro
don't really get anything done.
Gyro has a early game power spike at level 2, and then his power spike doesn't come until he's got max ranks in flat cannon.
Yeah. So meanwhile, like, Tia gets to do what the hell she wants. Like,
Yeah.
they haven't matched the power spike
Yeah.
of the line.
See, this is the thing. Clock's going in and making this engagement. There's 3 heroes around and no one to follow up. I understand what he's trying to do, but it's just not worth it. And now TA comes in. They don't have their engage. The silence,
Nice
the
leash.
leash. It's just over. No, I think I can understand. Okay, as someone who's been in this situation before, I can understand what Clockwork was going for there. He saw an opportunity, he took it, he followed up on it perfectly, but there was no one around, and you have to have that kind of positional awareness in this game to say, right, I can make this happen. Can anyone else help me make this happen? If that answer is no, then you might think that you might have to realize that that opportunity is not actually an opportunity. It's a trap, you know? So I can understand what Clockwork was going for there, but he's just making it harder on himself. 22k difference. I really don't think Radiant can make this back.
Oh my god, this TA not only has finished up the Bloodborne now, but it's got full Daedalus.
You're kidding.
And just to add to it, an enchanted quiver, just in case you didn't hit hard enough.
She's at full build. 28 minutes full build. Well, Aegis, but like 28 minutes, 4 items and Aegis. Plus an enchanted quiver, good lord.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Enchanted quiver is such a good item for TA. That's so nasty.
Radiant's middle tower.
You even got cheese as well, because this is second Roshan.
Yeah, second Rosh, yeah. They've got both Roshans, they're doing everything they can. It's just good. Yeah, what are Radiant to do here? They can't do anything here.
I think Dire just go for game now.
Even if, because I can see her fishing, she's looking to get an ult, right? Yeah, you just can't do anything.
Oh, the Clockwork Hook got hit into the gyro.
Yeah. Is what it is. See, that stun's gonna come in.
Just fake back. Yep, the fake
yeah,
back. Here
fake
we go.
back, they're pushing forward. TA!
Nice snowball.
TA taking a lot of damage, but the problem is she's got Aegis, and now the other 4 keep running in. The leash comes out on Quap and on Gyro. She can't blink. Lots of big circles going on. The Venn diagram of death between Monkey King and Mars. They cannot do anything. Dire look immortal right now.
Give her the
Ultra kill.
rampage.
Ultra kill on the TA.
Dive.
Where is the rampage? Report Tusk.
There's.
Report Tusk, report Quap. Not giving her.
Structures are fortified.
Not giving her the rampage. But what do you do? What do you do?
You press enter. No, shift enter. No, not pause, team. Come on.
That's right. Oh no. Oh no.
Press GG.
Alright, musical chairs. Let's see who wins. Alright, so musical chairs. I think the important thing here on musical chairs, guys, is you wanna place your
It's
mouse.
participating in the first place.
Yeah, first off it's participating in the first. Second place, you wanna keep in the early rounds. You wanna keep your mouse near the middle so that you have the least amount of space to move, right? And here's the other thing, okay? Here's the other thing. You wanna go for until the last round. The furthest
when
away,
against the monkey.
the furthest away chair, right?
Interesting.
The furthest away chair, because everyone will be going for the closest one. So if they all have their mouses in the middle, as you can see now, they're going to go for these chairs and that kind of thing. So if you go for this one or that one, you're almost guaranteed to get it. The important thing is being quick. Musical chair. These are actual musical
You
chairs.
play musical
chat. Yeah,
you play musical chairs better than
I
you play, don't you?
I actually do. Yeah, I went to. Yeah, we have.
School of musical chairs.
There's a world tournament called the PCI. We call it the MCI. We call it the Musical Chairs International. It's really so good. The production is just amazing.
Imagine catch him out when TA's not around.
Yeah, TA isn't there. They're still fighting, but I think that the deficit is so big that, you know, TA can come in now. They do manage to pick up Undying, but TA can just kill the Quap. You know, she can turn around and start killing everyone else because they're not doing anything. In fact, they don't even need them. They don't even need them. TA only got 1 kill there. The rest of the team's just so far ahead that what can they do? The well played gets called. Well, the well played gets said to you know, the rest of his team by Mars. They're using emotes. They're scoring goals. I think Radiant have a strict no GG policy here. Because...
PMA all the way through.
Oh goodness, I just saw Quap is 0-6. She must be having a terrible game. Wait, never mind. I'm getting word from production. She's actually 0-7.
Word from production. AKA my own screen.
Yeah. Hey, am I not production?
I am.
Complete thanks to the Teemo skins.
Deserved or not, Radiant's Ancient is under attack.
Goodness me. Yeah,
You would know.
Yeah, I would know.
So, I think with the way that game went, what I would have really liked to see is that Clockwork should have known they wouldn't have a great lane top. It's really hard for Clockwork in general to fight an Undying Monkey King.
Oh, yeah.
You're not really going to get kills up there.
Yeah, it's just so rough. Look at the... I mean, I think the scoreboard kind of says it all, really. There's not a single person on their team who went less than... well, there's only one person on their team who went less than 0.5 KDA, and that's Gyro. The Mars...
yeah.
I want to say, Unsung Hero, obviously, elephant in the room, 28 in OTA, right? Elephant in the room. The Mars was actually really good. Mars was actually setting up so much stuff and getting so much done with his ult. I think he was playing that really well. I do just want to say.
Well, my point is, just like to try and take this as like a learning experience.
Oh, for sure.
If Clockwork knows he's not gonna be able to get kills on the lane, you can't really contest those areas, and they're in a position where they're losing all 3 lanes. Sometimes you just have to ditch your off laner in that sort of position.
Yeah, and you've got
like
to go
the
rogue
Necro
and
was
make
having
sure
a bad
other things
game
can happen.
anyway.
Yeah.
And so you saw how close the fights were mid, for example.
Yes.
Like especially that first blood. That would have made a huge amount of difference if you could just have Clockwork trying to rotate in. Tempo
Yeah,
Assassin
definitely.
is a gankable hero.
Yeah,
especially
if
since
you'd
he's got
had
the dagger to get rid of refraction.
I think the biggest problem, the biggest problem that they had in that game is the fact that Quap and TA was a solo lane. It was completely a solo lane because TA didn't get ganked once in lane.
Yeah.
And I think not.
And she was gankable.
Yeah, she was very gankable until she got her blink. She was incredibly gankable. Because okay, the moment TA gets a blink, because I've seen blink first item on TAs when they're doing badly, because it just gives you so much safety. It's not. Don't get me wrong, it's not wonderful, but if you're going 0-2 in lane and the opponent lane is winning, I would get a blink dagger first item, because that way I can mean that, you know, all of a sudden things are going badly, meld, blink out. But anyway, GG's to all, as you say, learning experience for literally no damage, I think. Overall, I think they had a good game. Quap played well, considering everything being considered, the fact that she was absolutely dumpstered in lane. She still played well. She performed her role decently. That gank on top lane, I think if Radiant take anything away from this, they should be proud of that gank on top lane that allowed them to kill 4 of them. Like that was actually a really good play, especially against, you know, in such a rough situation. Gyro, I also think really played well as well. Like just as a Gyro player, I think that in such a bad situation, they played very decently. But unfortunately, we must say goodbye to literally no damage, and welcome Team Sneed to the semi-finals of the This is technically the May tournament, yeah. Technically, right? Hang on.
I think we called it the June one because
It's
June.
I think it's the June one.
We'll just end up having a June 2.
Yeah, I think it's called May/June Community Cup. I'm just gonna call it do we call it the Moon Community Cup? It's better than the J Community Cup, because if I call it the J Community Cup, it sounds like it's a Japanese community cup, or even worse, it's like J from the Inbetweeners, which I realise actually is a very specifically British joke.
What a great show!
Yeah. Oh, fantastic! I've actually been rewatching it recently. Haven't really had too much to do, so I've been rewatching the Inbetweeners. The first season is so cringe. I'll tell you what. Ooh. You know something, stream? You know something? I haven't taken a look at the collector's cache yet. I've only seen the Warlock stuff. Because I saw a post on it on Reddit. So I think I'm gonna vote on it. You know?
Tell me what you're looking at. Cause
Right now,
I've got
okay.
the album up.
So right now, I'm looking at the Luna set with the one which is I don't know what it's called. What's it called? How do you see which one's called? It's the Luna set where she's riding like I think it's kind of like a drake, like a four-headed dragon. Four-headed, wow, like a four-legged dragon.
Forehead.
Four-head dragon. Yeah, I do really like that set. I can see, like, I think the mount's really cool, and I think the shoulder plates are really cool too. The hair, I'm not liking the hair. It looks kind of like, what is it? You know? It's like a really weird ponytail.
So many sets. I'm scrolling through and I still haven't found it.
That's fair. That's fair. I wish they had names. Like, obviously, like, yeah. Do you want this to be in? Let's name all 148. Like, that's a lot, right? But I think this looks really cool. I'll move on. Oh, okay. This one's for the furries. The Riki set. I'm getting big. Okay, so I know obviously Blizzard is kind of Monka S territory for Dota, but I'm getting big Worgen vibes from the Riki set, like Gen Greymane type stuff. And also, I like the daggers. They kind of look like Warglaves. I think that the Riki set looks awesome. Sorry, I'll tell you what I'll do. I've actually got an idea for you, Daybreaker. Are you looking at Discord right now?
I can be.
Right.
You sharing your screen?
Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly share my screen over here. Sorry
Yeah,
if
I can see it.
sorry
That's
if
better.
the sorry if the frame rate's kind of whack here, stream. I obviously will try and fix it as soon as I can, as best as I can. But
Oh,
I'm just gonna.
that Ricky hat is awful.
It's awful. Yeah, yeah. The Riki hat is awful.
Milady.
Yeah, it's
Ricky.
very. What I will say though, I do kind of like.
Invis.
Yeah, I do like it though. It does have it strikes me as like Worgen vibes from World of Warcraft, and I'm a big WoW nerd, so I like that. Elsie, oh my goodness, that is so feathery.
That's
That
alright.
is, it's
I don't
really
think
cool.
it's anything.
The mohawk is kind of.
It's kind of edgy version of the
It's-
classic Roman thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I feel it. I quite like it. It's got kind of like a Valkyrie type feel to it, which I think is sick. And I think you could make like really cool effects for the duel and stuff, and like for kind of like how in the Blades of Othamosh when you use press the attack, or is it the buff? What's it called? You know the buff, the health regen and attack speed buff. The
Moment?
Legion has.
No, it's not moment. It's
Moment of Courage is the parry.
press the attack.
No, press the attack is the Q, isn't it? No, overwhelming odds is the Q. That's right. Yeah, it is press the attack. I thought so. You could like make it. You know, in the Blades of Othamosh, it makes like her back flare out and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I've got that one.
Yeah. You remember there was
the
that?
Arcana.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
brief period of time where they were releasing all the new heroes with Arcanas. You know, like the Techies Arcana that everyone loves.
No.
The Terrorblade one wasn't even. Okay. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of.
That's alright. That's quite nice.
That's actually quite cute. I like the medieval
It's classy.
style dress. It is classy. Yeah, that's very well
Nothing
designed.
stupid about it.
It's simple, and as a result, it's nice. I think. Sultan NP.
Awful.
Okay, no. I want to say, I don't like it, but I do like the hat. I think that's cool. Having like a sultan's turban that's also a cactus. I think that's actually quite clever. I like that a lot.
Don't think it mixes well the cactus-like part of it, and also
Yeah.
the staff.
And also, one thing I want to say: look at these little dudes. How
Alright.
cute! Oh my!
Maybe
I would get
be
the.
so mad to
I
get it
would-
because I would just use that part.
I would get the set just for these little dudes. Look at them. Oh god, I would never be able to play Nature's Prophet because I just want to name all these little guys. Oh my god. Next to Bun 50 and C signs up, we'll put him on a team of one. Yeah, get him to play with like one him and like 4 community organizers. It'll be the most balanced games you ever play. Oracle. Okay. I like
Finally,
that.
a decent Oracle set.
That's sick. And so needed, right?
Yes.
Like, Oracle doesn't have any good sets.
Thumbs it up right now.
Yeah.
As an Oracle
thumbs
player.
up right now? Okay. Just getting thumbs up.
Pudge.
Scarecrow
Isn't
Pudge.
there been one like very similar to this already?
Yeah.
And the Pudge doesn't need more.
Yeah,
Very
I mean,
unneeded.
it's unneeded, but I guess like, oh yeah, we want to get, collector's catch stuff for everyone, like send in your designs or whatever. I think it's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, I like the textures on the straw. It looks like, to take the model and make it look so different, I think is actually quite. Oh, hang on, immersion ruined. Immersion actually ruined on the left hand. On the left arm, that looks complete. The rest of it he looks completely straw except for the left arm, which is just normal base model.
I think it's done fairly well.
It's really cool. Yeah, it's just that's that one thing which is kind of. I think there's no cosmetic slot for his left arm. Like, I think it just counts as his shoulder, so that might be why. Which is upsetting, really, but it is what it is. I think the set's really cool. It's just there's a lot of Pudge sets. Oh, Bee Tinker.
It's alright.
It's okay. It's an interesting.
Tinker could do with sets.
It's an interesting design. Yeah,
I'll allow it.
That's pretty good.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, allow it. Steampunk Sven. Okay, the chainsaw blade is kind of sick.
Timbersaw says hi.
Yeah, I was about to say, okay, we don't need more steampunk, whatever, but
It's alright.
yeah, I gotta be honest with you, the chainsaw thing is good. I'm not really a big fan of Sven sets because I feel like Sven has so many, but that's pretty decent. Okay.
The shield's cool.
I like this.
Decent.
This does kind of strike me with more Warcraft vibes again, mainly because okay, so a little bit of lore here for people who don't play Warcraft. There are a race of like skeleton people called the Forsaken. They're basically undead people, and their race's crest, like their emblem, has a face that looks like this one, except she's crying instead of just having two black lines going down. So I think that might be what that's a reference to. But either way, I think it looks very cool. I like the blue actually. I think blue goes well with the orange.
Lacks good sets as well, so.
I like the hang on, what's the set that I use for Clinks? Hang on. Not Entomage. No, don't do that.
All magic flies before me.
This one.
They will burn.
I like this one. I
I've
think
got
that's
that
really
and I
cool.
don't even like it.
Yeah, sorry, hang on. The full set is the Nomad of the Burning Decree. I think that's yeah. Nomad of the Burning Decree I think is really cool. But I do like the Collector's Cache one more. I'll say that.
The true
Yeah,
path.
same.
Let's see here. Oh, okay, so we've gone back to the reset. Ancient Apparition, I quite like that.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
No, I like the tusks because it's more Nordic, right?
I feel like it just doesn't suit him.
I can understand that. It's more like a reimagining, I guess.
Yeah.
But it makes sense. Oh, Pirate Sniper. With a cannon, with a hand cannon. Okay.
I get it's like Pirate Sniper, but that looks incredibly similar to the Dota Plus set one.
Yes, I agree. I like the, I like it. I don't think I'd like it, okay, if I got this out of a Collector's Cache, I wouldn't be too pissed. I'd be like, oh, okay, fair enough.
I think
my
it's too
opinion.
similar to another set, personally.
Understandable.
I'm just gonna be negative here.
No, it's fine. One positive, one negative, it's all good. Okay, I kind of like that.
It's alright.
It's simple. It's simple, it gets the point across. I like it. It's not wonderful. It's not wonderful and flashy, but they don't need to be. I like the head item a lot. The little lightning bolts. They're kind of cool. It's reminiscent of like the Flash and stuff. That's fine. I can solo commentate this. Alchemist. Okay. Prince Ali, Bob. Hang on, is that a hookah? Oh my goodness! They put a hookah. They put a hookah in the set. Can they allow that? Is that drug use? Banned? I like the little fez on top of Alchemist. That's kind of cool. I like this. And then the dual scimitars. I think that's actually kind of sick. I think this is actually kind of cool. It's not okay. All right. Let me put it this way, chat. Let me put it this way. I don't think it's fantastic. I think that there are some problems with it. Like, for example, giving Alchemist a mustache. What? But I do think it's inventive. That's really cool. I'm gonna keep that in my mind for when Daybreaker gets back and show him that.
I'm back.
Okay, Daybreaker, look at this.
That's awful.
He's got a hookah.
What on earth is his face?
He's got a hookah.
Okay, that's fine.
Actually
But look
doing
at the
drugs.
face.
Yeah, I know. Like it's so
and the
weird.
random arm hair
And the
it
mustache,
looks
yeah.
so low res.
I think
Oh,
okay.
God.
Okay, I want to
The
say
axes are terrible.
I like the dual scimitars. I think that's cool. I
I'll
think
be offended to play against
yeah,
that.
it's a very. Also, look at the demo. It's bugged. Are you seeing that? Alchemy, the ogre's face is just not
the
there.
head is-
Yeah, it's just not there. It's just face. It's just hair. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is
Oval.
That's beautiful. That is a very nice Skywrath set. I love that kind of mages. Right, mages.
That's decent.
It's very specific. Right, okay, it's very stereotypical. But like mages that were like blue and purple and stuff like that. These like regal colors, especially with the gold accentuation, I think suits characters like Skywrath Mage really well. I could also see a set like this being used for Invoker, but I know that Invoker likes to use a lot more whites and reds than blues and purples, which also work, but I don't know. I like the Skywrath Mage. I'm going to give that a thumbs up. Okay, I like the Grimstroke.
Ooh,
I
nice.
think that's nice. That's really cool. I like the candles at the bottom.
that
I
like-
like the...
Candles on the shoulder as well.
Yeah, as well. I think it's really cool. I think it's kind of demonic, what with the eyes and stuff and the feathers. And also, I like the 5 eyes at the top. That's like very... It's a... I forget what it's called, but there's a specific type of Japanese monster that uses that kind of thing, which is good because Grimstroke's design is inspired by the Japanese Oni, which are the demons in Shinto, I believe. Don't quote me on that. So it's actually really sick. I like that design a lot. Let's get a thumbs up as well. And right after that, we've got another, he's got the Kabuki mask this time. I feel bad for this Grimstroke set because it just followed the previous one and it's not as good. That's upsetting. That's very upsetting. But it is cool.
That's just another Grimstroke set.
Yeah.
That's funny
Okay.
that you just got those both in a row.
Okay.
Ooh.
Gotta be honest,
Ooh.
that kind of
Not bad.
slaps. That could be a prestige item.
Yeah.
That's
That is close to prestige.
That is
yes.
amazing. The Alchemist is
That's a
problematic.
definite
Actually,
thumbs
true. This is a thumbs up. Yeah, that's a fantastic tiny set. Look at the the little algae mustache. That's seaweed mustache, and he's holding a bloody spine instead of a tree. That's so sick. That's so sick.
The only problem with this
Oh,
spine
kill it with
is you're going
fire.
to pick up a tree. You're going to pick up a tree and it's suddenly a spine.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, kill this with fire. That's terrible. Why is he a Christmas? Oh, those aren't Christmas lights. They're ribbons. This is awful. I hate this. I hate that. What do you think?
It's alright.
No, dislike.
I think you just dislike Beanpo.
I don't dislike. I think Northern North is great, but I don't. Okay, this is very classic dwarf, artificer type thing. I like giving him a hammer instead of a mace. That's kind of sick, and I like the
So keen on the face bit. But
the
I
face.
think it's quite
Yeah,
good otherwise.
the face is simple, but it is kind of like Oh, it's got the valve on the back. 322. Can you see that?
Okay.
That's getting the thumbs
Yeah,
up
that's
just
a
for
nice-
that. That's yeah, okay. Okay. Content creators, if any content creators are watching this right now, do that.
Nice meme.
That's good stuff.
Nice meme.
Yeah. I like this.
I like this lich set.
That's very cool. I like the book. I like how the book floats. I like the
icicles around him.
The
That's
icicles
a
around him are
really
cool.
cool touch.
I like the
I'm
helmet.
surprised he could get away with that.
Yeah, I think the helmet is really cool. And one thing I want to say, I like this little lantern thing because Lich is a lich, right? Do you know much about liches in fantasy?
No.
Okay, so big fantasy nerd here. How liches work is that they are necromancers or wizards that have basically stored their soul away somewhere. Like their body is dead, powered by their soul, which is stored somewhere. And when you kill a lich, the lich's the lich then their life energy then returns to the place where their soul is stored, called the phylactery, and from that phylactery they can then be reformed. So in order to truly kill a lich, you need to kill their phylactery, otherwise they'll keep coming back. It's the basis for the not to go back to Harry Potter, but for the Horcruxes. You know, you can kill Voldemort, but you have to kill all his Horcruxes, otherwise he's not actually dead, type thing.
Yeah.
And that lantern kind of looks like
Spoilers.
it could be... Yeah, I know, right? And that lantern looks like it could be... It's reminiscent of what a phylactery might look like, which is really cool. I like that. It's a good lit set. Oh my god.
More Oracle.
It's...
That's
It's flashy and good. It's kind of Merman Oracle, because he's got the tentacles underneath, actually. I actually quite like
Is
that. Yeah, look. On his legs, he's got, like, tentacles and stuff, and he's got, like, fins up here. That's actually really cool. I like that. Let's get the thumbs up. Now, the biggest oversight with this Dark Willow set, right? Okay, one thing I will say is I don't like the wings. I like the concept of the wings, but they look so bulky. You know what I mean? They're just so...
see what I mean.
They're so thick.
Unaerodynamic.
Yeah, they look like two American pancakes flapping in the wind. Like, just... They don't look too bad from
God.
the front, but you never see them from the front, do you? So...
I'm going through some of the sets myself as well. Oh my god, there's a Faceless Void set that I just want.
Oh my god. Another Enchantress set, I gotta be honest. I'm liking it. Blonde Enchantress kind of looks weird to me. She looks kind of like CM, but with a different nose. But I think it's good. I'm gonna give that a thumbs up. Another this Oracle set I would use. I would play Oracle if I got this. That's so sick. I love that. The kind of hooded Oracle thing, because it makes sense, because Veiled Oracle, right? Lich is a Lich. Genius commentary. You're correct. Another Oracle set, and he looks more. Hang on, let me just thumbs that up. He looks more astral.
It's a lot of
in this
Oracle
one.
sets.
I like how his legs are just kind of floating there, like they're not actually connected. That's actually a really nice touch. Like, it looks really cool. I don't know what to call it, so I'm just gonna call it like Rayman style.
So there's been another result come in. Team 5 versus Team 6. Team 5 won.
Oh, that's good. Which team was Team 5? Did we get that name?
Team Reassembled.
Team Reassembled. What a good name. I like that one. That's good.
Yeah.
Oracle says decent.
Their picture is just the word disband.
That's good. It's actually pretty good. I gotta say, Winter Wyvern, this isn't too bad.
Oh, my bad. The winning team was Weebs United Victory.
Weebs United Victory.
Sorry, it says Victory. Yeah, Weebs United.
Weebs United. That's pretty good. Kind of weird, because Weebs never get along with other Weebs. They're always arguing about which waifu is better and which anime is better. I'm gonna pass just because I don't... Okay, that's actually kind of cool. I like that. It's just kind of reminiscent of Juggernaut, though, is the only thing. I like the brush, because that's like a traditional calligraphy brush and stuff. But I don't play... I've already, like, upped a few Grimstroke sets, so I'm not gonna vote that. Jesus Christ, Mad Max. Okay. I don't know about this one, dude. This is so Mad Max. This feels like it doesn't fit in Dota.
I think it looks cool, but I don't think it suits Husker in any way.
No, it doesn't.
Like,
it's... I hate to say this, but it looks like a League skin. You know what I mean?
Banned.
No, I know it. Shut up. But you understand what I'm saying, right? It just looks like such a different concept of the character. It's... I don't know. I don't like it. That's actually gonna get a thumbs down from me. I apologize. Oh, okay. So this is like a more Witch Hunter Silencer type deal, which I can dig. I think it looks kind of cool.
I think that's nice. I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I do too.
It's like his dark, mysterious background.
Yeah, for sure. I like it. Void. Oh,
there we are. That's the one.
Oh, that's a
face. The helmet alone is
Oh my
sick.
god, that's awesome. Literally faceless void. That's so sick. I like that a lot. Now
the coloring they done and the shading is so good in that whole.
It looks like just.
It looks so much deeper than it actually is as well.
Exactly.
So cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like got like a TARDIS type thing going on where you can't really. It looks like it should extend way further. I like the
feels like
the
it's
lock
gonna be
and
one
chain.
of those ones that'll make a rare.
Yeah, I like the lock and chain thing, and I also like the I like the kind of glowy effect on the mace. It looks kind of spectral, like almost like a supernatural, ghostly type of thing for Vasus Void, as opposed to just being like a otherworldly time dude. I like it a lot.
All right.
That's really cool.
We have another match result as well. Team 3 versus Team 4. Winner is Team 3 with the name. Oh, there's no way I can pronounce that.
Hang on, let me
Manache by Sugi Mestichi Orbit.
hang on, what's this? Let me see this. Manatsi Beisugi Mestici Orbit. Yeah. Manansi Beisugi Mestici Orbit. Why couldn't Dragonios? Oh my god. Have you seen Dragonios Traveling Circus's banner name? Banner?
Right, I'll sort the lobby if you want to carry on going collectors.
Yeah, sure thing. Just let me know when it's up. Right, so we'll look through a few more of these and then we'll get sorted. But this is probably what we'll be doing during the downtime, just because I haven't seen these yet. It does look like a Lee skin. Yeah, right. I think the Spectre skin looks sick. I like the texturing on the bottom bit here, and also the smiley faces. I think it's cool. Fits the character. Arc Warden. Okay, so I'm getting kind of I like that. The kind of armor that he has there. It kind of I like the time stuff on his sides, and I also like the kind of Bioshock looking helm. I like it. It's not bad. Thumbs up. I'm a very positive person, so I'm probably going to thumbs up a lot of these, and you guys are going to disagree with me. He's carrying a donkey that's filled with mead. He's carrying a donkey that's filled with mead. He is carrying a donkey that is filled with mead. It's like Jouster Brewmaster. It's such a goofy looking skin. It's really goofy, but it's also really cute. I'm not going to vote yes or no, because I don't think this would have place in Dota, but I do want to say it's really cute, and I love the little donkey carrying mead stuff. That's really cool. That's very cute. Ember Spirit. Wow! Look at all these creators. Okay, so he's got, like, hooks. Okay. Oh, I kind of like the spiral cloud stuff on his robe there. That's kind of sick. Hello friends, ETA for game soon! We're setting up the lobby soon. Don't you worry, Icky Dota. It's all good. I don't mind
Speaking
this.
of which, I'm going to invite you to the lobby now.
Yes, please do. And the last set we'll look at is this Disruptor one, which is so shiny. Gee whiz. Right. Okay, I'm in. Broadcast channels. Oh, okay. Are you in the lobby?
Yeah,
Where are you?
I'm in the broadcast channel.
I don't see him. This is Team 2 versus Team 3, yeah?
Yeah, Team 2 versus Team 3.
Oh, there you are. Sorry, for some reason I hadn't loaded. No, the entire thing was just... Sorry, I'm still sharing my screen so you can see what I mean. Right, speaking of which, I'm just going to stop doing that so that we can get maximum frame rate when it comes to the actual game. Right. So we've got Team 2, which is the team we saw last game, versus Team 3, which is new. The Arc set looks like American footballer. That is actually pretty funny. You're right. Yeah, no. Okay, the Disruptor set look pretty cool. That's getting a down vote. Dan Tetris is getting an up vote. Cool. Right. Oh, speaking of, I haven't done my votes this week, have I? Let me see here. Who do I want to win the Arcana? It's a toughie. It's definitely a toughie. I think Screw it. Chen Arcana. Wait, can I not?
The whole
Can I vote?
of Team 3 is in.
Nando, sorry. How come we can't?
Hang on.
Weird.
Team 4-1 versus Team 3.
Let's take a look. Iki never worries about. Hang on, let's see here. Iki never worries about anything. He's the chillest guy you'll ever meet. Understood. Don't worry about it. Smile. Looks like he's got a glowing Bazzy on him. True. Losing by 50k deficit. Iki, it's fine, dude. Just chill. Lol. Iki injects the devil's lettuce. That's true. Lucifer's quinoa, as people in my friend group call it. Right.
Right. Team 3 is saying they won versus Team 4.
Well, yeah, they did, didn't they? I've got the screenshot.
I mean, saying Team 4 won versus Team 3, sorry. I'm
Well,
chasing up.
okay. Well, if Team 4... Didn't we have the screenshot?
Well, Team 2 is definitely correct and they're in the lobby.
Yeah, for sure.
Getting mixed up on it.
Yeah, we're just getting a little bit of mixed signals here. We've got all the teams here, so that's good, at least. Right, okay, so it seems as though we've got the team numbers messed up.
Yeah.
So these teams...
I'm sorting it.
So these teams are correct. It's just the team... Manansi is team 4, not team 3. So... that will be that then. Which makes sense. Can't win them all. Sometimes you just make mistakes, and that's life. The important thing, ladies and gentlemen, is what you do after you make those mistakes. How you deal with it. And how we're going to deal with it is probably by starting the game. Are we good to go, David?
I'm just going to double check they're actually Team 4 first.
Yeah, makes sense, yeah. Right, so we're just going to...
double check.
Yeah, so we're just going to chill for a bit, and then just double check that the game is actually good to go on and everything's sorted, and we've got everything sorted before we actually start it.
The team that won is Manachi.
Yeah, Manachi Bay,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Manachi Bay is here versus Sneed, which we can both verify that is correct.
I'm just going to change the lobby name so we don't get confused later on.
Yeah, makes sense to me. And then obviously remember to name it if you can when you save the replay. Yeah. Right, okay.
All right, okay, so they're all good. Everyone's here.
Yep, I've just sent a message saying all G, and when the captains say G, we will.
So we're putting a coin flip on. Probably should be doing that. Automatic coin toss. There we are.
Yeah, sounds good.
Team Sneed won the coin toss. Let's see what we go for.
Yeah, look at Radiant or Dire, depending on how they
Second
feel.
pick. Nice.
Nice, nice.
That's always a nice.
Right, okay.
All
When
right.
you are ready. Alright, here we go. Game 2. Semi-finals. Team Sneed versus Manansi Beisugi Mestetsi
Radiant's
Orbit.
ban.
What I'll do is try and get their last game up.
They've got the Orbit gum on their banners, I like that.
So, Manachi, we'll just keep it as Manachi, I think.
Yeah, Manansi. Yeah.
Manachi.
Yeah. It is what it
Which
is.
is right. They had a Void Spirit, Shadow Demon, Juggernaut, Invoker,
10 seconds
Witch
to
Doctor
pick.
lineup.
That is a pretty scary
5
lineup.
seconds Dire's ban.
Banning
You
out
got
the
like, are they
Iron-
sponsored by Orbit Chewing Gum?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know. I think it's some advanced meme that we're just too small brain to understand.
Dire's
Right,
ban.
Ogre Magi. Okay. I wonder if these guys will, banning out the Beastmaster again. No, pretty standard bans from Team Sneed, as they did in the first game. And Mananchi seem to also have their own favoured bans.
Dire's ban.
There we go. I was about to say, I wonder when the TA ban's going to come out, because after seeing that performance last time, that is not something which I think you want to deal with. Not
I'm
again.
surprised the first phase round banned it though.
Sometimes you got to be sure.
Radiant's ban.
Never have to worry about it again.
Yeah. It's a good Morph ban. Morph's kind of... he's not as good as he was, but still kind of oppressive if he gets the ball rolling.
Dire's ban.
PL banned again.
Radiant's turn to
And
run.
Void banned, yeah. You were saying
Void
they were...
from the first game.
Yeah, they were running Void first. Right, let's see what Manansi decide to pick first.
It's interesting. DNC is going to have a second, the final pick again.
Yeah. I feel like they'll use that
Only
effectively.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Hurry, hurry.
Yeah, so we can see obviously the considering
Team
Manansi is
picking.
Lich. Okay, fair enough. Very solid pick in the first phase, I think. Lich is just a really good hero. Go all around. That Mars coming out again.
Pick.
Mars Phoenix in the first. Yeah, no, I like that. Just immediately, so they can't ban it, right?
Classic combo.
Radiant's ban.
It's just a solid 2.
Snapfire. I haven't seen that one in a while.
Yeah. Lich Snapfire, I think, is not too bad, but
They're pretty
No,
sure on that
yeah.
as well. They just straight picked
yeah,
it.
just immediate Snapfire pick. No hesitation. And then the Monkey King ban, I like. Get rid of all the Venn diagrams. I like it.
Can't win if they have no circles.
It's actually true.
Only 10 seconds.
Just me. And you can set up the Mars and Phoenix ult like so well as well.
Dire team are now picking.
Like and ban, I think, is nice.
Right. Anyway, all right. I'll concentrate on draft now. I was looking to try and upload the file, but I'll just wait on that.
Yeah, I would say
Um,
just wait till after 20, yeah.
Just making sure I got the team numbers right on it.
Yeah.
10 seconds to pick.
So
Team 2
now-
versus Team 4.
Yeah. So now it's the
5 seconds
it's the
remaining.
alternating drafts, which is nice.
Yeah. So we know
So-
what the off lane is for Team Sneed. That's definitely going to be the Phoenix Mars. They're probably just going to pick up the 5 position now.
Yeah, yeah, I'd say 5 position, then work on mid and then carry. Or
I'll,
carry
do
then
you know what
mid.
I'll quite like is a 5 position Nyx.
Against Lich Snapfire, yeah.
Yeah. Can't
So
go
that's-
wrong
yeah,
with that, I think.
yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah.
It's not your most common sort of 5 position, but I think it's just a really good game for it at the moment.
Yeah. Can definitely
Clockwork
see
is still
it.
an option as before, but
Clock-
you could just
yeah.
go for one of these
Radiant team are
standard
now picking.
5 positions.
Yeah, coming up
Quite
with Grimstroke
greedy.
again.
Greedy Grimstroke. It could be a 5
Yeah.
Phoenix. They could lane it however they want.
The thing about Grimstroke is that he's a 5, but he does like gold.
And he can get it. It's kind of Jakiro. It's similar to like a Jakiro.
Yeah,
basic
where
game
if
farm.
he needs gold, he can farm it like later on, definitely.
The only thing is, it sometimes takes a
Only
bit
10
of space up,
seconds.
but you wouldn't want to give to your 5.
Mm-hmm.
So just got to keep that
5
in mind
seconds.
that you have a
Hurry,
bit of a greedy
hurry.
support lineup, as well as not very much like dedicated lockdown. Like you try catching a Storm Spirit with this lineup at the moment, you're gonna have a hard time. Unless you could land the Blink Spear, you're not killing him.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a really difficult one for
Dire team pick.
Radiant.
Dude.
Doom. I guess the
Sprite-
easiest way to stop the Phoenix combo is to just Doom it.
Maybe it was a. No, they weren't going to pick Doom on Team Sneak because they'll kind of just mess up their lane.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think.
You wouldn't pick Doom here because you don't play Doom position 2, 105, and they already have the 3 and 4.
Yeah.
10
I
seconds
guess
to
yeah.
pick.
If you can get the Doom out on the Phoenix early, that can work quite well.
Yeah,
Maybe,
for sure, but I don't
5
think that's something that
seconds
you.
remain. Radiant team are now picking. Riki.
Ricky.
Ricky's not
So
bad.
right.
They
I
don't
think
have-
Radiant going to look for a sort of classic Phoenix counter with their carry, maybe a Jug or an Ursa or something like that.
I
But
could
also
see- I
want
could-
something
I
that
could
can
see-
deal with Ricky.
I could see Troll Warlord.
Ooh, yeah, I think that's a really good pick. Does well against the Mars lane.
Yeah, does well
Does
against the
well
Mars lane,
Phoenix.
eats the Grimstroke for breakfast,
10
beats Phoenix
seconds.
naturally.
From 1v1
Most
the
of those are
Ricky.
good. I just want to say, I think Troll Warlord was one of the best picks I've ever called. I'm really proud of that pick. I saw that and I was like, oh, I don't even play Troll Warlord. I'm proud of that.
I think Lifesteal is still good here. A good counter against the Phoenix.
Yes,
and
naturally.
does lane well. Yeah.
And also does well against Ricky in the late game.
It depends who. I
Only
think
10 seconds.
Ricky can get the jump on the Lifesteal, obviously, with the smoke. So that might be a bit difficult.
5 seconds.
Whereas I
Hurry,
feel like the Troll
hurry.
could stand up and fight to the Ricky potentially.
Yes, I agree. Like I say, Lifesteal is not fantastic, like not the best, but I like. I think Troll is the best one at the moment, but Lifesteal is not too bad. And also, I will say is that Lifesteal is a lot easier to play than Troll is. So now they're banning out. So this ban is almost exclusively reserved for the mid laners. So DNC has to think about who they don't want to fight.
Radiance ban.
Ember Spirit. Okay, so we can see that DNC doesn't like fighting Ember Spirit because they've banned Ember Spirit last both games now. So regardless of whether or not it's TA or not, I'm thinking that DNC just doesn't like it. So now, we've only got evidence of DNC's TA. So who do you ban here?
5 seconds remain.
I think Orbit. Actually, why aren't we just calling them Orbit? I think Orbit's such a smarter thing to call them.
Royally screwed up.
Right, let's call them Orbit. That's a puck ban, which is fine. 7.8k is DNC on Team Sneed. I believe they're top 900 immortal. Some people were saying. Daybreaker's internet just so happens to be messing up, by the way, which is
10
why you might not hear
seconds
too
to
much
pick.
from him. But rest
Might
assured.
be here now.
Oh, hello.
5
Yeah,
seconds.
you're now
Yeah,
playing.
that was really.
Hurry.
You're
That
now
was really
playing
weird.
Dota 2.
It's like my upload wasn't working because I could still hear you the whole time, and like I couldn't do anything with Dota either.
Now all of a sudden
That's
you
weird.
want back in? For goodness sake, make up your mind.
Yeah, you just reconnected.
Yeah, I'm back in.
Yeah, nice effort. Yeah, they banned
It is-
puck.
All my heroes disappeared and the timer stopped working, so I was like, "I'll reconnect," and then it went offline mode. I was like, "But I can still hear.
Yeah,
I can still
right.
hear melody."
Literally, right? Who's 5k? Don't know. On the flip side, DNC team must have Crusader or something. We're not at liberty to share people's MMRs. We just know that DNC's is
It's balanced.
yeah, it is balanced. We can. I've seen the average MMR and the individual MMRs everyone on the team has. We can assure you that it is balanced.
Yeah, I think the average MMRs between teams of roughly within 100 MMR of each
Yeah,
other.
within 100 MMR at maximum, I think. Well, yeah, on average, I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't just match people against whatever. I'm calling SK mid. Wow. Okay.
We saw that like last tournament or tournament before, didn't we?
I can see SK mid. Yeah, I mean, it worked last tournament. Went really well. It's a really weird one because okay, first off, you're picking first mid into DNC, right? But also, you're picking first mid. Who is DNC? DNC is a person.
Yeah, he's ranked 600.
Right, okay,
or more.
DNC does have a herald. Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't want to say, but if Trell is saying, then I'll, confirm. Why are you stream stepping? There was a 2-minute delay.
Dire team pick.
Quap.
Quap.
Oh, we've seen this go badly before against
okay,
DNC.
that's a big ball play. That is a big ball play. I'm not gonna lie. Picking Quap with the last game. That's
10
okay.
seconds to pick.
I mean, there isn't the TA at the moment, and
True, but I mean, it's just a.
Hurry,
It's
Lifestealer has a bomb partner now as well.
yeah, that's true.
Um,
No, it's true. It's a good pick. Don't get me wrong. It's a solid mid pick.
She can hit the egg fairly well.
Yeah.
She might just struggle against Ricky, I think,
Yeah.
as a hero.
Yeah, Silence is kind of screw Queen of Pain. It's one of the reasons why, because, okay, naturally what I will say to any person when they're like, what should I pick mid here? Storm Spirit, every time. But not here, because Grimstroke has a Silence, Ricky has a Silence, and those silences are very annoying for characters like Queen of Pain, like Storm Spirit. I also think OD would have been a pretty good pick for as a mid laner. The only problem is it might leave them without as much push on towers.
I really don't like OD at the moment.
Understandable.
I don't think it hits the eggs as Phoenix very well either.
That's fair.
Oh, Legion. It's a Legion mid, and the reason why he's picked this is because it's going to just constantly purge the dagger out.
Yeah. I
Someone
agree
to
with that.
man fight the Lifestealer fairly well. It's a interesting pick, and that's going to be a good bit of fun actually.
Yeah, if it synergizes really well with the team, because she can do a lot. In
Are
regards
you
to,
ready? Are you ready, Melody?
Am I
Are
ready?
you ready for the double duels?
You know what? I am ready for the double duels. God, how fucking far ahead do you have to be?
I mean, if it's two supports, you can do it.
Yeah,
sometimes,
Link
or,
the
like,
Lich and the
Phoenix
Sapphire
Egg
for
going off
sure.
at the background as well, or some shit.
Oh my god. Oh, you want Axe Phoenix Egg as well?
That was perfect.
Why, thank you.
Cute. I like
This
it.
is just so like last year. The intro screens were like epic, heroes running, heroic music in the background, and now this year it's just like what?
Yeah,
Ricky's
I actually,
dancing in front of my screen.
I actually quite like it. I think it's pretty cool.
It's gonna
Right.
seem odd at TI, I think, if you
Oh.
have a C-Vest bit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't think you do you? They're generally doing some high-level production.
Dota land.
Maybe. I mean, if OG make it there, right? If OG make it there. I
think that's blasphemy, isn't it?
Yeah, very small tier 3 team, up and coming. I think they've got a shot this year, I think.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get last.
Yeah,
Remember that
honestly.
liquid post.
Fuck me, yeah.
I thought was a really nice touch this year is the like escalating voice lines.
Yes, I think those are very cool. I've seen people chain together. I've seen people chain together the orchestra hits. That's quite fun. Sounds kind of like a multicast going off.
1 minute until
Yeah.
30 seconds after battle.
I think you should be like, you just need to go Spirit Broker and just moo constantly.
Yeah,
Really,
naturally.
really get into that cosplay. or
Yeah,
something.
you gotta role play it really well. Yeah, invest yourself in the lore. Right, I'm gonna ask you a Papega question.
A Papega question.
Papega question. So if you click on Queen of Pain right now, you can see that in her quick buy, she has the recipe for an old talisman, a bottle, a salve, and power treads. Right?
Yep.
How do you put more than one item in your quick buy?
Oh, that is a Papega question.
It is a Papega. I know.
Can we just first recite how many hours in the game have you got?
2,000.
So you know how you shift click an item
Yes.
in the shop?
Yes.
You can control shift to add to it.
Okay, I didn't actually know that. And it doesn't say that anywhere. And no one, I never asked because I was too afraid. And I thought, you know what? I'm just
stupid
gonna
questions.
Yeah, no stupid questions. I was stupider for not asking sooner. Simple as
So,
that.
really interesting in the mid here. The Legion commander managed to get a really good block off, expecting the Quap to block, but the Quap pretty much didn't
Not bad
block at all because she was contesting the room.
Yeah.
And now the creeps have gone under tower, and it's just going to constantly back and forth. now.
Yeah. Well, I quite like that. I like it when mids go and help with the runes. I think that's actually a smart thing to do. I don't think blocking is... I think blocking is not bad, but I don't think it's as good as. That was a good deny from Legion right there.
I think it's super important, but it's just funny when it goes this way where it's over blocked.
Yeah, I just think securing rune to get the early gold advantage is just better in most circumstances. Of course, that is just the rumblings of a 3k, so...
So
Oh,
top lane,
this
you
isn't good. That's... You don't like it on Quap. Oh, no. Oh,
even got the
no.
moment
Blood
proc.
has been spilled.
That's kind
And
of
it begins.
Yeah, that's not great. That's the curse of Quap right there. It's okay, Queen of Pain, it's okay. Brush yourself off and get back. And get back in, TP in, and just sort it. We all make mistakes, it's all fine. Positive mental attitude.
Yeah, and there you go. There's the purge coming out,
Yeah.
rendering that shadow
trick.
strike absolutely
Yeah.
pointless.
Yeah. Top lane, there's a little bit of scrapping happening, but not too much.
Yeah, that should be happening a fair bit. Now you got Inkswell with Ricky. It's a classic combo
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously, he can just blink strike on them, make sure you get a nice full length Inkswell.
Yeah, and
It's
also
quite
after
a
the Inkswell,
devastating combo.
after the Inkswell, he can go into Trickson Trade as well.
You're gonna have Lich Shield to kind of discourage it a bit though. You take a lot of damage to actually try and get an Inkswell off.
Yeah. It's a decent ward over there as well. Gives good vision for Radiant side. It's quite nice. Actually, it only covers that bit and not that bit, so maybe I'm being dumb. Okay.
Oh, top lane. Ricky gets an Inkswell off with his teammate. Still got
Yeah, see
another
that?
lane.
He might be. Yeah, no. Just
He
enough.
needs a trick of a trade.
Just enough to kill. Yeah. And Ricky's gonna go grab his items from that adorable little courier. Look at you. What a cute boy. If we go on to bot
the
lane though, we
Octarine
can
one,
see
yeah.
that, yeah. Alright, yeah, salve on the Mars, smart. They're applying a lot of early game pressure on the bot lane, which is really, really smart because you want to create space for this lifestealer to just do whatever he needs to. Which is nice.
He got
And,
so many creeps there for him.
yeah. And the thing is Mars has to farm this all under tower, which he can pretty much safely do, but, you know, there may be a chance there where there are some impossible CS that he needs to pick up. Good pulling there from Snapfire, good support play.
How close was
That was perfect.
Voice lines. Feels weird, man. Elsie has bigger balls, that's a wrong moment.
Oh, that's right on the top
Yeah, big
again,
and
and
swell
another
with the,
combo out
with the
of
blink
team.
strike, nice. The Orb of Venom's going to be ticking. But he might be able to fight. Actually, no, Lich has no mana. That's smart. Uh-oh. Ricky doesn't get health regen anymore, does he? Or does he?
Perfect.
Oh,
Say again?
good kill.
Oh, it gets him.
Nice blink strike there, yeah. I was going to say, Ricky doesn't get health regen anymore, does he? gets the
Not as
bonus-
part of any of his abilities, but his base regen's really quite high.
Yeah, and he's got a plus 10.
Kind of like Nyx Assassin does.
Yeah, and he's got a plus 6 health regen talent at 10, which is nice. Yeah, it's
I always find those level 10 health regen talents just kind of like, oh, I really wish I had this for the laning phase, but now that happened, like, finished like 4 minutes ago.
yeah, I only really find it good on roamers. But most good roamers don't have health regen talents, so... I guess it's just a nice little bit to pick up when you're level 30. Because you can't really... Okay, that's a good stun. Lifestealer's behind, he's got the open wounds on him. This might be a dead Mars, though it is looking close. Oh! Phoenix with the save, making sure that he can't attack very fast with those fire spirits. Very nice. Good awareness. Another salve in there. We've got the bounty runes up. Looks like Mars is going to get both of these for the Dire, and Radiant is going to get 2/2.
Inkswell top on the Doom again.
Yeah, this Doom is not having a great day. He's turning around, just getting that damage off, not looking to do anything crazy, which is smart. You want to play this smart. Because Ricky has already shown you that he can kill you, and that he's not going to stray away from killing you at any opportunity he has. So you want to play smart, you want to play safe. You got to recognize it. Now, what I want to say is, if you look at the farm graph, Legion is actually winning on farm so hard. Because she's a whole wave. She's a whole wave above Quap, but she's also denied like 2 whole waves. Oh, okay, this is big though. Big Quapple. But the moment of
he didn't have mana.
Attack, yeah. If he had more mana, what was that? Did he just get an arcane rune? Oh no. This might be a duel.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
Gotta make you wonder what that blink was.
3-2-2.
Are they dead? Yeah.
No win.
Yeah,
It's like some next level blink where like she wouldn't expect this.
yeah.
Which I guess she didn't.
Yeah, and Quap's kind of pinging it now. I think maybe she map clicked.
Potentially.
Like, I'm not sure.
I hate when that happens.
I'm not sure if that works. Like, can you cast blink through the minimap?
Yes.
Oh, okay, maybe that'll do it then. Because she would have pressed here and then blinked towards their spawn. So that's really unfortunate.
I think you have to. You can't. You still got to be in range of the blink though for like Quap's blink. Oh, Quap going bottom now to try and
I
pick up the Mars.
I think Quap blink is kind of like blink dagger blink, where it just blinks in the direction you cast it if it's past the maximum range. It's a good kill though. That'll get her back in the game. And also Mars going down is going to make things a lot easier for Lifestealer, because Phoenix can't really bully him the same way that Mars can. You know, if Phoenix just... Search circle.
Oh, top lane.
Yeah,
Mars.
it's not great. I think Doom just kind of screws off, really. He's going to get off. Gets away from there. Building a drum, I think, is smart. I like drum.
So what I was going to say was, it just feels really bad going for those sort of ganks at the moment. Like, you know, she killed the Mars there, but do you know how much gold she got? 175. And had to commit a large amount of time. Meanwhile, if you get 3 or 4 last hits, that's the same amount of gold. I mean, obviously Mars loses a bit of gold, but it just feels
and the experience
inefficient.
And the experience isn't that great because it's split between 3 heroes. So while it's good for the team, it's not actually that good for the Quap. And Quap's roaming again, trying to do things on this lane. You know, I'm not being funny. Grimstroke is falling pretty low. Inkswell happening. Quap coming in and cleaning it up. Can she also clean up the Riki? Standing in it, splitting the load. Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Now this...
So that's a worthwhile rotation. Legion coming in the back, trying to get those dual kills.
Jewel on the ledge. What can they do here aside from just right-click her? But the thing is, if they just right-click her, she right-clicks back. Okay, Romance just blinks, I think. Yeah. So what I do want to say about Romance there is he did specifically save the Shadow Strike for after she'd used Press the Attack, which is quite smart, I think.
Yeah, you have to do that.
Yeah, because otherwise it's you literally just waste 110 mana. It's not next level. He pressed minimum. Yeah, that's what we were saying, Kyle. Spear. Spear Mars? Question mark. Okay. Open wounds maybe. Oh, the stun first. Smart. Okay, no open wounds because he has Phoenix dive. That's smart. Or Icarus dive. I'm sorry. Apologies to the Phoenix enthusiasts out there.
Oh, but Legion's two levels ahead of his Quap now.
Yeah, Quap's just kind of going in, pressing a button to harass. Oh, Legion knows. She knows.
Yeah.
She has
7 seconds on blink.
She has the.
She's just taking the farm in front of him.
She's like, you know what? No, thanks for starting this camp for me. I don't know why she's gone forward. She needs to blink out. Duel's up. Okay.
Ooh, close.
That was way too close.
Faded brooch.
Faded brooch.
Found by no one.
Yeah.
I guess the creeps did it.
Maybe. I have no idea.
Heroes have to kill it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought heroes had to kill it.
How's it found by no one?
It's probably a spectator bug. Faded Brooch is really cool though. I like it in a lot of sports. I'd never really liked Faded Brooch before, but I got it one game on a Crystal Maiden, and it was a really good game.
Defin is a hero that doesn't want Faded Brooch. Movement speed is so nice.
Yeah, and also the bonus mana is just nice too. I do think it's better on supports though.
So Doom has his 6 up now. Legion coming into gank top.
Yeah, I think she can do a
Bob's
lot
got
of
the
things
same
here, too.
idea.
The Doom coming in on the Riki I quite like, because now he can't do a lot of stuff. And what, ganking, getting the Grimstroke, I think you just back out. Oh, can they
might be
do
an
this?
opportunity.
It's big, it's a big stun, they accidentally stacked the stun in the fear. The
Snapfire
Snapfire
roll.
roll coming in with the slows. This is Legion going
Nice.
down. That is massive. 357 gold for the Snapfire and a lot of experience. That kill bounty is really juicy. Quap's gonna
That's the
feel
first-
great about this.
First time he's died in these two games. He can bleed.
Yeah, he can bleed. You know, they can be beaten. They can be killed. Funny definition of quite smart. True? Okay. What's your opinion on Mango Tree?
I'm never happy to get it, but there's some point, like 15 minutes in, when I respawn, I look, mangoes for days.
Yeah,
and
I
suddenly
think
I'm
it's-
happy.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's
Oh,
useless.
another dual damage for Legion at the top. Picking off the ledge.
I think.
It's 30 damage.
Yeah, that's true. I think Mango Tree is just such a useless item. Like I'm never. I think I'm always happier to find like even an Iron Talon. I think is better.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
I just really don't like it. I think it's only good for games where you have techies or Tinker. And neither of those games are ever fun games, so. Quap getting the tome, screwing over her supports, so make sure to report her. No, I actually quite like the tome, gets her level 10
Grimstroke
power.
getting out of position here.
Just a little bit, yeah. Yeah, I think he was kind of. Well, actually, what do we think he was doing over there? Because he's kind of very far forward. Was he warding? No, because the ward's got like 3 minutes left on its timer.
Radiant's middle tower
I think
is
he has
taking
ward.
damage.
He was going to, but then was like, oh, enemy heroes, and just ended up feeding in the end anyway.
It happens sometimes.
Legion has a haste running bomb.
Yeah,
Who's
she's-
dying next?
Oh,
They got
Life-
Phoenix Egg.
Lifesteal's just TPing.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
Snapfire's doing
3
the
seconds
same,
to
but
die.
that's not going to do enough. Yeah, you needed to TP soon.
They're actually getting the duel.
Doesn't get the dual damage though. Dies just later.
I'd
Bro's
like
just
to see Mars
Radiant's bottom
commit
tower
more
is
of his
being
mana to make sure the Legion got the duel there, but not the end of the world.
again. Snap
Maybe
reconnected.
the dog
Okay.
came along.
Yeah. Snap reconnected. Lag. Oh, okay. Wow. Maybe that's why then. Yeah.
Rage quit, Kappa.
Oh, Quap's on it. Quap's got the eagle eyes right now. Legolas IRL. 322 payment was rejected.
They should make one of these
Cast
mini
Scheme, please turn to
games
Depth Worth
instead
now.
of coin toss. Instead of coin toss before the start of the game, they should just have to play one of these game modes.
Honestly.
Video
Make it
game.
skill based.
Yeah. It reminds me of.
The fire. Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
I'll talk about it when we're not in game because it's a pretty long story, but it's the concept of 20XX from like the Mega Man games. Royal Yelly, that's a good.
As a
item.
support player, I think I hate that I'm.
What, Royal Yelly?
Yeah, because I never get it, and then it's
Yeah,
just like
true.
I look at my neutral shop and it's like, oh great, we got one less neutral.
Yeah.
It feels like from my
Even
point
in
of
Iron
view.
Talent, yes, I play supports. Iron Talent is useless to me. Or
It
very-
gives armor.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Iron Talent gives armor.
I thought so. And
Oh yeah, 15 XP 2 armor. You're right. Never mind. No. It is insane. It's just I don't play carries. I don't play okay. I play carries. I don't play much carry. Like Iron Talon is not.
he plays carry, but he doesn't carry.
Dire's
Kappa.
under
Yeah.
Looks like we're just going to be taking the Radiant.
Dire's top
Tower,
tower
huh?
is being attacked.
Yeah.
No,
And
still-
Dire are kind of just all chilling on bottom jungle, heading up mid. They can't really do much about this.
Legion's got a blink now, so
Dire's
should be
top
getting more
tower is
jewels.
under siege.
But yeah, they
Like,
kind of
why
waste
is-
their time running
Dire's
around.
top
Like, why is
tower
that an even?
being
The even is because, yeah, like I say, don't play carries.
Radiant's
It's all good. I understand that Iron Talon is a good item. I'm just saying that as a support, I don't like getting Mango Tree over. I would rather get even Iron Talon over that, even though it's not an item that I can use.
Radiant's middle tower is being
I
attacked.
think they're looking to smoke up this Legion. Got DD. pretty much anyone she jumps right now is dead.
Yeah, smokes. Yeah, this is. Oh god, and if it's on the co-op too,
Blink,
she's a
blink.
blink. Oh, quick time event failed. With the DD as well. That's
Reload. Why can't I reload?
Yeah, right. Gotta exit and reconnect.
So Dire committing hard here, but they should be able to get this mid tower down, which is going to allow the Legion
Yeah.
to get a lot more ganks off
Smoking
past
for
this point.
yeah, smoking for 1 kill I think is smart, especially if it's on the Legion.
They're so strong right now. Ricky's just getting free farm at the top in the meanwhile as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, Doom coming in. You need to Doom someone quick.
Yeah.
On the Legion.
The leash. Yeah, they get the Mars for that. Mars ult.
They're not getting the egg though.
They're not getting the egg. They're stunned. It's just a back out. It's a
That's
fair
a good little
amount.
fight.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Fair amount committed from both sides. If we can see the fight recap, please. Smile. Smile.
You may not.
Okay, cool.
Gaben says no.
Gaben. It's literally about to. There we go. Okay. So look at the fight recap. Yeah, fair amount used from all there. We had the Snapfire ult done. Wait, no, that's yeah, we had the Snapfire ult done. We had the Supernova.
Soulbind, Arena.
We had the
Supernova,
Arena, the Soulbind. Yeah, they used a lot there. Overall, positive for Radiant, which is good.
Oh, another duel onto the Snapfire
Yeah,
here.
that's she's not living up to that.
Oh.
BM.
76 damage now. She's got the blade mail out.
Sorry. Okay, this is Mars this time, so we can't say it's Snapfire.
Alright, this game's a lot closer than game 1. It's still within 2k.
Much more
Obviously,
so, yeah.
Legion's kicking off well, but
Yeah.
everyone else seems to be on the same sort of level otherwise. If you
Yeah.
can try and find an answer for this Legion, they
Yeah.
can turn this game around.
And I think their team does have that capability. Like, we saw the amount of hard lockdown they had when they ganked her on top. It's all just a matter of actually getting onto her. I think maybe Doom gets a Silver Edge, so that he has that level of break. Because I think the big thing which is going to carry the Legion late game is that the passive counter chance.
I think he's going for a Heaven's Halberd. You might be able to
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like,
Ha-
kind of
Halberd-
stop the duels there.
Yeah, Halberd is a great counter item and it's really good on Doom, but I also think Silver Edge is pretty decent because it allows them to, it gets rid of a lot of nasty passives, such as Legion Commander's counter, and also Ricky's backstab and Master's Bulwark.
Interesting. Legion's is queuing up the BKB, really trying to hit that mid game timing.
Which is smart. Bit of fun going on here. Quap kind of jumping in. That isn't where you want to be. Uses the invis room at a very smart time. Ricky not carrying any wards.
He's got his diff blade now, so he's actually
Ooh.
quite scary.
Yeah, he's not really someone you want to fight. He hasn't even put a skill point in Smokescreen yet, which is honestly smart because he didn't really need it in lane. I'm a better Tetris
You
player
go
than
full
DNC.
farm with that.
Yeah, that's true.
Right, mid lane's gonna get real scary now. They're trying to defend this tower, but
Yeah,
5v5 eyeing each other up.
I don't think the Radiant want to fight this 5v5. I think they're looking for picks mainly.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
what I like doing against heroes like Legion and Axe is going like Sanjin Yasha and Satanic.
Yeah, for the so the duel just doesn't last any time at all.
Problem is, you don't want to go Satanic on the Lifestealer.
Yeah, you really don't.
Big lich
Good
ult, not
lich ult!
big
They're all
something.
trapped inside the circle.
You see that Mars combo?
Yeah, Mars goes down. DNC also going down on the Legion Commander. Doom hits the ground. Ricky hits the ground. It's now Lifestealer and Quap versus the Grimstroke. And I gotta tell you, the matchup is not in his favor. He goes down as well. That's a 3-for-5 trade. And I think that Radiant are going to be very happy with the way they played that.
Yeah, that was super close on the
Yeah.
egg as well, because Mars managed to get the ult in such a way that Quap couldn't even hit the egg for the majority of the time,
Yeah, which is
despite her trying.
Yeah, which is fantastic. It was just, yeah, it was a really good ult. There was a lot of things going on, but the most important thing about all that is the two that were left alive were the position 1 and 2 on Radiant's
Yes.
side. So they got all that experience, they got all that stuff, and they didn't lose any gold, which is nice. So this is actually a really good shift, and you can see that 3k is now has now been turned to just a 1k difference.
This is excellent, much better viewing than the first game.
Yes. Oh,
But yeah,
definitely.
so-
It's very back and forth. I always like
that
this
team
kind of
fight.
game.
That team fight had a huge Sonic Wave and Lich ult. There was so much damage
it
from
was
just
mental.
those two.
I didn't realize how good a counter to Mars Lich was. Like I didn't like, because if they're all inside the you know, if they're all fighting inside the arena, what can they do?
Yeah, Mars kind of sets up a scenario where your team is committing and Lich counter initiates well.
Yeah, very well.
Especially
Especially
Frost Shield as well.
Especially with the, you know, and also
Legion?
I think that's also a good pick on the Quap as well. Let me see, Legion, where is she?
Oh, she's gone Orchid. Interesting.
Interesting. Philosopher's Stone, fantastic item. I actually love those.
Your support bias is showing again.
Literally, one of the best items in the game, really.
I think it's very underwhelming.
It isn't as good as it isn't as good as it could be. But to be honest, if a GPM item was ever OP, it would just suck. Like
They probably should just rework it.
so, yeah, exactly. Something I've learned from League of Legends, I know,
Bounty.
is that items that
Banned.
give items that give you passive GPM are usually, if they're broken, the game is usually not in a good state. Like, look at Midas. You know,
All right.
Midas is
Might
10.
have a fight in the dire jungle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
got Doom up.
Looking
Egg is
over.
up.
Yeah,
Everything
Phoenix,
is up.
Phoenix is looking to make an engage. They got the Northwest Outpost, which is nice, because that means that they'll get the experience here. But
Big
what do they
Lich Ult.
sacrifice for it? The Lich Ult is huge, but he still goes down. No one's really dying here.
Ricky
Big
down.
Quapple, Ricky goes down. Snapfire also goes down. It's just Quap against 3 of the Dire. She is going to have to blink out there, but don't worry, because Legion's got the blink on deck too. She doesn't
They
have
have
the
no
duel.
lockdown. That's
There's no lockdown for the Quap. She is out. Hail Mary Spear doesn't work. You lose
Even
3, you
against the
get the
Baron.
Top
outpost.
tower is under siege.
Now,
I think that was good. That was good for the Radiant because you also had Lifesteal just free farming
Yeah.
the whole time.
yeah, I think, Lifestealer, this is what we were talking about, right? Create, like, you know, this space created type thing, where it's like, you've got all this stuff happening, and people are, you know, that was a 1-for-3 fight. But they got the outpost, which means that that's, let's see, 300, it's 350 experience at 20 minutes, right? If you control an outpost? I think.
It
that's what
depends
was.
on what minute.
Yeah, 350 experience, right? So that is 350 times 5. So 400 times 5 is 2,000, so minus 250 is 1,750. That's 1,750 experience deficit.
Oh, haste rune. Oh, I managed to get it before Legion gets the duel off. He's got
Yeah.
112 damage now.
Yeah.
He slaps.
It's really good, yeah. Because as you can see, even though they won that fight, the gold difference has decreased, even if it is slightly.
Right.
Right.
I think they're trying to hold off until they got their ults again on a Radiant.
Honestly, I think that's.
Dire's trying to push their advantage
I
now.
think that's smart. Lich Ult is up in 6. Quapple is going to be a little while, and I don't think they can fight without it, really. I think you want to wait until you got that Quapple, because it's just such a powerful item. Essence Ring is going to be really nice on someone like Grimstroke or Mars.
Oh, might be getting a pick up on the Mars here. Gets a little save from the Legion.
I don't think you go back in. I think you might try and disengage. Okay, well that's a Mars ult. Lich gets his ult off before he dies. The Phoenix ult is off as well. Big Doom on the Mars, but I think he gets out okay. Legion also with that Essence Ring, just still holding on. She's not
Excellent science from Ricky here. Catching
yeah,
up.
very
Quap.
good coming back in, but yeah, very good. Got the Quap.
Dead.
That's not bad. That's yeah. They won that fight without losing anybody, as close as Mars came. I think they did good there. I've got a question.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Grove Bow on Mars.
Awful.
Yeah, I think so too.
Get rid of it.
Honestly, yeah.
15 attack speed, I guess, but like.
Yeah,
surely has a
there's so many better neutral items in Diocide. Like you've got a Clumsy Net or an Ocean Heart. That's so much better for you. Doesn't
Faded Brooch is sick on him because you have such a bad mana pool.
yeah, but Faded Brooch is already on the Doom, which is better. Because Doom has a lot of mana problems that allows him to.
Doom's on the other team.
What? Another quarter? Could I not see Diocide?
No, you have to click the neutral shop and then one of their heroes.
Oh, right. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, in that case, Faded Brooch, yeah.
Take
much
us up.
better.
Oh, the blink forward by Quap. That's a big mistake. She's going to get hit by the duel.
That's very huge. Yeah, she is going to get hit by the duel. And also, this is not a fight which Radiant want to have because DNC has the Aegis. That is 4 for nothing. Snapfire is now on life support. Tranquil Boots movement speed might get her out. But it also might not. Is she surviving? She's got the cookie.
She is not.
She's not getting out. She tries her best. She fires a wanton blast from her shotgun. But it's not enough.
That's
That is 5 heroes down.
Big yikes.
Yeah, this is kind of gone from bad to worse. It was close, and now, you know, Dire have taken this advantage, and they are really running with it. I think.
Oh,
something-
Legion's got Ags on the way.
Yeah. Oh god, Ags Legion. That's going to be insane. I think that's
In
smart.
before
though.
our whole team commits.
I think that's very
on
smart.
the
because-
wrong thing.
I think that's very smart because if she duels someone,
Radiant's
They're dead.
tower is
Just
yeah.
nothing.
yeah,
Nothing can deal with it now.
yeah. Because the thing is if she blinks in and duels Lifestealer, it doesn't matter how many ults they blow.
Radiant's middle
Lifesteal
tower
is in the
taking
Doom?
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got
Big
the
hit on
axe.
the Mars.
Mars is going down, which is pretty nice. The stun is there. What comes out for whiffs
Six dodge
because
by
of
the Ricky.
because of Ricky's dodge. The ult comes out. She manages to duel the Doom. Not sure if that's the best target, but I'm also not sure
She
that
got
it
the
matters.
double Doom.
The double duel. Oh my goodness! Triple kill. Can she get the ultra? Does she push it forward? She's got the Inkswell. What manages to blink away? Her blade mail is
Two
up.
buybacks. They have to get something out of
They
this.
do.
There's the
They get
Doom.
the Doom on her, but can she do
She's got
anything
Aegis.
else? He's running. He's got the movement speed. He's got the drum. He is catching up to her, but the slow from Grimstroke is very big. Queen of Pain's gonna
She's
blink
got
after.
Aegis still.
She's got Aegis, but are they even gonna get it? No. Why are you going for the? Okay. Going for the
fine,
Phoenix,
it's
I think,
fine.
is a decent idea, but you kind of want to get rid of the Aegis on the.
Oh, big
okay.
ink swell.
It's a huge ink spot. I think that they might lose another 3 heroes here. Oh, that's definitely a
What?
dead Doom. I don't know why he turned around, but it's fine. They get the Grimstroke and she's out. Like a thief in the night, she is out. Except she's not, because she has the blink
There's
and
the
the
duel.
duel. Oh no.
Certain death.
You hate 226 damage on the Legion Commander. You do hate to see it if you're Radiant, but you are absolutely loving life if you are Dire. They got the Aegis, but at what cost? Another 3k deficit. Oh, also, Mornay raises a good point in the chat. In the sense of
Fortified there.
they want Grove Bow on Mars makes sense because the W applies it to everyone because it does an auto attack because it does a critical hit, and all of his damage is magical. Which is actually kind of smart. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it does.
That's fair.
Still don't think it's worth it. But
Don't give us a weird champions. We're trying our best. Also, the way the neutral shot works in spectator mode, I genuinely didn't know. It's a new feature. I've only casted like 2, 3 tournaments with the neutral shot. With the
it's
neutral
unexpected behavior, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to let? She's dead.
Yeah, because I was already clicking on the Legion, so I was looking at a Dire unit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Big Mars out. Free
Yeah,
out.
massive Mars ult.
Egg right on the edge.
He might die again, but the thing is, it doesn't matter. Mars dying is whatever because Legion can just walk in and start farming the heroes. It's a good it's a good lifestealer ult to kill the Ricky though. Gotta give it to him.
Yeah, he managed to jump inside a creep outside of the Marzo. It was quite interesting.
Oh, he's so close. Okay, it's fine.
Radiant's
I'm honestly surprised the Legion didn't just go for that.
Yeah, I would have walked in. I mean, she's got 252 bonus damage. She does 400 a hit. She does 400 a hit. She has Essence Ring and she has 20 charges of Wand. I would have walked in and hit it because even if you needed 2, even if you hit 2 auto attacks, you're still fine.
Radiant's top tower is being
She's got a Satanic on the way. She's got 4,000 in the bank. That is a rich LC.
Radiant has lost their top tower.
Absolutely incredible. I like how they put a little ward here.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get rewarded, is it?
No, it's not in vision range.
No, I mean, like, they're not even going to expect it to be there, is my point.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah. Because who puts it? Yeah, okay, guys, I'll sentry up here. Like, no, it's trolling.
Yeah, maybe when you're rage quitting.
Yeah, exactly.
Sentry,
like,
sentry, sentry.
yeah, Eternal Envy style.
Regeneration.
Radiant's top
We can say
tower
that,
is
right?
under siege.
He's not going to sue us?
Oh, we can always flame me.
Yeah, okay, cool.
That's what it was
Spider
designed
legs.
for. That's what it was born for.
Radiant's top tower is being
Oh,
attacked.
spider legs. That's going to
Yeah.
be rough.
Super strong when you got a head like this because she doesn't need any more stats. She's padded enough. It's
Yeah,
just like
the-
she
the
just
move-
needs to hit things.
Yeah, the movement speed is just gravy.
Here comes another duel.
Yep. What do you do?
Ooh.
Toxic?
What happened? What? Oh, it's the spear,
Yeah,
right?
with the spear, yeah.
Before he knew it,
278 damage. She's got Daedalus now. Close to one shot in these series.
Top tower is under siege.
Yeah, this is looking like a dead top tower. They don't have fortify. Well, they did, but they didn't use it for some reason. So it's strange, but it is what it is. Maybe they're trying to save it for the Rex? Because it doesn't refresh? I can feel that. Oh, no, Doom. The fear's really good, the disarm's really good. Manages to get tricks of the trade-off so he doesn't really, matter.
Radiant's top tower
Lich dies without getting an ult off, he's down for 30 seconds. Ricky's out, he can
Nicely.
just blink
Here
straight
comes the
down legs.
double duel. No, they're too far away.
no, but
He's just gonna
she's-
have to settle with a one.
Yeah, just only the one.
1,284 crit.
Only the one damage this time, just the one duel. I'm on a diet.
fortified. Radiant's top tower is under siege. Radiant has lost their top tower.
Ooh, Doom onto Legion. Nice. Good
Not too
start.
bad. Yeah, she might be out of the fight in this
Big.
instance.
Egg.
Yeah, huge egg.
Oh, they got the egg.
Manages-
You got the egg.
Oh, they got
Ricky's
the
so
egg.
close to death.
Ricky. Oh, the chain
commitment.
frost. Oh, the snipe. Optic chain frost.
Radiant's top tower
But I'm not liking it. Oh my god, 134. 1341 crit. Goodness gracious me. Okay. Does the silence matter hit? Oh my god, she's a base.
Oh,
She can't take
God.
damage.
Give it a rampage.
Give her the rampage, dude.
GG is cool.
Okay, 2 ultra kills in 2 games.
You went 22-2 this game. Dying
Yeah.
twice. What a terrible player, Kappa.
Oh my god. That's GG. Team Sneed taking another one straight down. Excellent play from all involved. That was a pretty fun game to watch,
Yeah, it was close up until like the Roche, basically.
Yeah, but it was nice because it had like a nice kind of crescendo up to that, Everything was kind of, it was very back and forth, and then that Roche advantage was done, and then Dire did the perfect thing that they could have done, which is take that advantage and run with it, They didn't dally, they didn't mess around doing stupid stuff, they just kept taking objectives and team fights, which is exactly what you want to do, and look at the results. You can see it was effective.
Yeah, he really popped off again.
You really did, you're right. If you look at the graphs, we can see the net worth was always kind of in Dire's favour, but there were periods of time where it was actually quite close. They were having a small incremental advantage, and then Radiant almost pulled it back at one point, but then, yeah, just kind of went down the drain. You can see that experience bumping up there because of that outpost and stuff like that at around about 20 minutes, like afterwards. That you can see the experience kind of dips, and then at 20 minutes when they get the outpost, kind of jumps up. If we look at you can look at the breakdowns. Wow. Very cool battle pass. The net worth, yeah, no surprises as to who blue is here. Absolutely crazy. But yeah, GG's to all involved. That was a really good match. 300 duel damage before 25 talent. Monk-ass. Yeah, like so many of those. Okay, so 20. Legion was involved in 38 takedowns, right? Is there a word for that? It's a kill or assist. You know what I mean? In other MOBAs, it's takedowns, right? Like Heroes of the Storm, it's takedowns, but I don't know if there's an actual term that Dota uses for it. And if you guys in chat do know, just let me know. That was a pretty good game. Had a fair amount of fun.
Sorry, my internet failed me again. Can you hear me now?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Not the worst timing.
Yeah.
Waiting for this game replay. I'll do the screenshot and stuff. Was- Copy image. Team 2. Well, team 4 versus team 2. That in the events channel.
Goodness me.
Get that replay.
Yeah.
That's downloading.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Blame Trell for the yeah. Right, okay, so we're gonna get the lobby up and we're just gonna quickly give the teams a little bit of a comfort break so that they can relax and then come back into the game fresh. You know, natural thing.
I will start with the lobby. If you wanted to do the collector's cash thing again, or if you want to take a quick break yourself, that's fine.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I will probably just go on with the collector's cash thing. I've got all day to break after this, and it doesn't require as much mental effort as the players do, of course. So we've got this conquer. Oh my god, bare chest conquer. Bare chest conquer. Kill participation? Right, okay, I figured as much. That's what I would say, but I wasn't sure. I like this, I just don't like the sword. The sword doesn't look sharp, it just looks like a club. You know, it's not like a proper sword, it's just a thing. But the bare chest is kind of... That's pretty nice. I like the cape too. It's very One Piece. Okay, we've got a Dragon Knight here. That's actually kind of sick. It reminds me of the... I like this dragon teeth head armor. That's actually kind of sick. Alright, what does the dragon look like? Okay, yeah, that's getting a thumbs up. That's really awesome.
Do you want to share in Discord again? So
Yeah, sure. Sorry, I thought you might be busy. My bad.
posted now, I think.
Cool. Right, so there you go. Apologies for any possible drops in frame rate, chat. This Grim Strike set's decent, but it's not as good as the other set, so I'm gonna
Yeah, I agree.
skip on.
I don't think it shows on very.
Mhm.
Did you see this one already? This Dark Willis set, or was it just
Yeah,
very familiar?
Yeah, we did. Sorry, it's because we keep dipping out of it. Venomous. Oh, that's nice. I don't mind.
It's nice, but again, I think that's very similar
Are
to
these-
some sets we've seen before.
Are these
What?
are these the Plague Wards?
Do they just hover in space?
That's cool, but I feel like that's not really.
Maybe demo it. You can demo the set and just see what it looks like.
You know what? I think I just
That could look really cool potentially.
might. Yeah.
Or it could just look wrong.
Yeah, I'd have to see like what it looks like. You know.
Venomancer.
Yeah, they just kind of hover there.
That's alright.
Get set.
So it looks like that when
Doesn't-
you look at it. Hang on, let me just.
The problem is it doesn't explain why they don't move, whereas wards are like
Yeah,
stuck to
they're
the
stuck there. Yeah.
Almost looks like a courier.
Kinda, yeah.
You can imagine copy and pasting that into a courier model, can you?
Yeah. Definitely. You could definitely do that.
Going.
Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah. It was a fun game. I choked so hard in the first minute with my blinks and stuff. You did okay. It's okay. You did your best.
It's all part of the fun.
Exactly. So yeah, looking on, we've got that Zeus set's not actually too bad. I don't like how the shoulder thing seems to be perpetually horizontal though. It should be flowing, not going straight. That's a cool Arc Warden set.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and you need some sets. So.
Oh, I like this. It's
Okay,
kind of like a Nordic.
Boring.
Sorry.
2-1. I think it's boring.
It is boring. That's right. I don't think it's too. I don't think it's bad, but yeah, it's not. Okay, I like it, but I like simplistic design. Okay, so this is obviously a reference to Spirited Away. I don't like this very much. I think it's kind of it's a cool concept, it's a cool design, but I just don't think it's a good design for the hero. The Death Ward looks kind of sick though.
It feels like Nightmare Before Christmas. Those sort of
with the trees. Yeah, I feel that. I can understand it. What am I thinking though?
Meh.
Yeah, I get that Earthshaker is kind of a hard hero to make sets for, but
There's a lot of good ones out there already, so I'm not
Yeah,
bothered about seeing that
I
one
feel
again.
that. This Riki one's better than the other one. And he's got the valve on him, which is good. No 3-2-2 though, so what's the point?
They're desperately shouting for DNC.
It's
They
not
want him
good to
back.
know. Yeah, exactly right.
A lot of Grimstrike sets.
I like how his hat has holes for his horns. Like, you think the hat had the holes there, or he just kind of put it on and it was like, oh. Well, I guess that's another hat ruined.
Well, I'm just keeping this one.
Yeah.
I think 100% that was it.
Yeah, he's fed up with throwing him away. I like it. Oh, that's nice. Oh man, what is it with Doom sets and always looking sick as hell? That's in there.
There's enough of them though. That's my view.
That's fair enough. I quite like this Pugna one. I think the witch hat's quite nice. The only thing is, it makes his head look so small. It's a good Plague Ward though. Plague Ward. You know what I'm saying.
Everything's a plague ward these days.
Yeah, exactly right. I know what I mean. Bloody Nether Ward. That's it. That gets a thumbs up. Sultan Phantom Lancer. Yeah, no, not feeling it.
It's okay.
That spear looks so... Well, pike. That pike looks so... Yeah, no, not... The weapon design is just not what I'm feeling. It's not a bad booty.
Everyone's in lobby, so I could ask, are they ready?
Yeah, sure, go for it. Sorry, I'm just doing this because I wasn't sure if everyone was in or not. That's a nice PA set.
Has it been 5 minutes?
Fair enough. That's a good Underworld set too. The only thing I don't
both
like
teams
is the...
are ready. Okay.
Fair enough. The only thing I don't like about this one is the
team
texturing here,
manager?
but I'm going to vote it up anyway. Let's go. We're in the lobby. Everything's ready.
Yeah.
Team
Could
2
you
versus
pop into
Team
the
8.
broadcast channel.
Broadcast channel? Who's that? Smell?
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Get this coin toss going.
Hell yeah.
Team Sneed again.
TNC, you know you're definitely in Discord, right? Yeah, I'm busy shitposting. What a mood. What a mood. Actually rigged. Do you reckon they'll go with the Mars Phoenix this time?
I think it was too much of a problem. I think hasn't Weeb side? Oh, what was it called? Weeb Slayer. He played Mars every game, hasn't he? I feel like
Yeah.
it's probably just a comfort hero for him, so we're just popping that
Yeah, they've also...
and then picking a Phoenix because it's a combo.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. They've also had a Grimstroke every game.
Let's get started.
Let's
Grand
go.
final.
Right, I'm interested because obviously we know the habits of Team Sneed, but the glorious Team 8. What a name! I love it when people take stuff like that in stride. With Dommy B as the captain.
Radiant team,
Grimstroke out. Nature's Prophet immediately out. I feel like
Can
there
you
might
do
have
me a
been-
favor, Melody?
What's
Could
up?
you go to the last game and try to download the replay? I just got a failed to decompress replay file, and it won't let me try to re-download it.
Sure. How do I view it? Do I just press
You have to
back a
just
bunch of times?
backspace for it. Yeah.
Okay, so there's literally no damage. Then after that is the battle pass, and then
I
download
can grab
replay.
the number for you.
Hang on, I've got it. Yeah, I've got it decompressed and downloaded.
All right, thanks. Sorry to leave that one.
Anytime, don't worry about it. It's all good. We didn't miss anything in the meantime. They're just waiting on banning, which is fine.
Oh, Grimstroke, a common appearance, has been banned this time.
Yeah, which is smart, I think, because Grimstroke's
Yes.
actually pretty strong.
Yeah, Sneed has been running that a fair bit.
Radiant team back.
Sinking out Void Spirit out. They just don't want to deal with Void Spirit.
So, teammate,
The Sinking Bang
Forest.
strikes me as strange.
they previously went Nature's Prophet, Rubik, Abaddon, Ricky, and Dark Willow.
Wow, what a team comp.
And Nature's Prophet going 13-0 in the last
Whoa.
game. So you can see why Team Sneed have first banned that hero.
Yeah, mind control over here.
Dire team back.
Timbersaw ban is
Budget
solid.
Bulldog.
Yeah. LC ban. Okay, so this is the thing. They've left TA open.
First pick tier, let's go.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think it's smart to leave TA open because you really can't first pick her. Like, because if you first pick TA, you can just counter pick it so easily.
Radiant team pick.
Snapfire out. Maybe they didn't like the Snapfire last game.
Dire team pick.
Rubik! Alright, we've got a game. First pick Rubik.
And the Mars
There he
immediately
is.
for Weave Slayer. Nice comfort
Straight
pick.
back
And
up.
there's
And
the
then
Phoenix.
Phoenix as well. You leave that open, they're going to pick it. It worked well last game, it's going to work well this game, I'm sure. The one thing I will say is, both of those heroes have really good spells for Rubik to steal.
It's really hard to steal the Phoenix Egg though, because your abilities get refreshed on Phoenix, so you can just like spam W.
It is hard, but the thing is the other abilities on Phoenix are also really good. I think Fire,
Dive could be useful.
Fire Spirits is really good. Dive is decent, but Fire Spirits and Laser I think are the best spells for Rubik because he has that spell amplification, so the healing and the damage he does is increased, and also the debuff duration on the Fire Spirits is increased. by
There's your
50%
sniper
as well.
for.
We were talking about it.
Yeah.
We were
Hate
talking
it,
about
but I
it.
love seeing it also. It's
It's fun to watch. Terrible to play against.
Dire team back.
Yeah.
TA
It's one of those
banned.
things
Yep,
that's
smart. I think TA being banned here or next was inevitable.
I think Sniper is fairly decent against the egg as well. You can be
Yeah,
far
because
enough
you
range.
can outrange it so far. Yeah, just get a Dragon Lance and then you're good.
It feels really bad trying to counterpick the Sniper because you know it's going to be a forward position.
Is the final? It
but
is the finals. Yes,
You
Dogan.
have to,
10 seconds
but
remaining.
you have to treat it like it could be a mid as well.
Yeah.
Because they could always just flex it into there.
Yeah, it
So
could.
you need to counter it.
Yeah.
So let's see what sort of jump
You
we
really
try to
do.
go for. Mars could get a blink, but you want multiple options.
Yeah, I would say so. I think having to rely on 2,250 gold in order to have an engage is probably not good. Which is why I feel like you don't see very much Axe these days.
Dire team pick.
PL ban, okay,
ban.
fair enough. They just don't like playing against PL, I think.
Yeah,
Which is fair. We all have comfort and discomfort heroes.
I think it would have been fine against the PL. They got plenty of spread damage. With
Yeah,
Phoenix.
I think they do too. With Phoenix and Mars, you've got two heroes that are really good at AoEing. But it's if they just don't like playing against Phantom Lancer, they don't like playing against Phantom Lancer.
10 seconds remaining.
You know,
5
while
seconds
there are
remaining.
obviously two players on, one player on both teams that are relatively high MMR, I don't think the teams themselves are at a high enough level to the point where personal biases are just not something you should take into account. BO3 or BO5? It is BO1, my friend. Though we have looked into making the finals BO3 before, and there were discussions about it. We are working on it and seeing if it's something which we want to try.
Radiant team pick.
Here we are.
BO7 on the double. There's the
That's
Lich
some
again.
Scary team fight.
Classic Team Sneed.
If you get a few heroes in Mars, it's
Yeah,
going to be
I
a
think they-
bad time.
I think they saw that last game and were like, hang on. Good idea.
Yes, it's the best of 9.
Sad is just because of how
Dire team pick.
of how strenuous it is on the
Timing.
casters and also timing. Yeah.
Yeah, you won't necessarily want
Well-
people won't necessarily sign up for a potential 5 games in a row.
Yeah. Especially considering that's more than what most pro teams do.
Ricky's just Ricky. I think it's just fairly standard.
10 seconds
Pick off the
remaining.
Lich fairly well. It's not great against the Phoenix in terms of the egg capability, but it's good for picking them off before egg.
Yeah. Also, Ricky's just really good against Lich. But then
You
again,
have
Lich,
some options. To
one
get
thing I
out
will
of
say
them as
about
well.
Lich is that they don't. When it comes to Team Sneed, they don't seem to give a damn about the Rubik pick. Lich also is a fantastic hero to steal from. You know,
Yeah.
Rubik's Frost Shield slows for longer, does more damage. He can safely spam the Q, the Frost Blast. And he can also, you know, the Fear lasts longer. And also, Chain Frost is a much stronger ability on Rubik as well.
Radiant team pick.
Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Ooh.
It doesn't really yet give them an option to jump the sniper. I don't think, again, this is a pick that's not particularly good against Ricky because you can
Yeah,
disjoint
'cause
your
you can
Omni
just-
Slash super easy.
Yeah, you disjoint Omni Slash.
Points away.
Pangolier good.
Lit.
Pangolier is good because of the disarm on Mars and Juggernaut. And also just Rolling Thunder is a good ability. The one thing I will say about Radiant's team is that they lack good AoE lockdown. I think their last pick is going to be someone who has a good team fight, someone who can really keep people in place. Because
Yeah.
they've got a comp that can abuse it, but they don't have that one core piece of the combo.
Yeah, the Radiant seem
5
rather
seconds.
skirmishy as well. They
Mm.
can't really withhold this team fight of Lich, Phoenix, Mars.
Yeah, a 5v5. I think in a 5v5 scenario,
Bang.
there's it's a pretty easy I don't.
Yeah,
But-
DNC's sad. DNC's just bored of
Yeah, border
locking
fighting
these quads down
Yeah.
and bans it and
It's
just
the
like
same-
give me a new
yeah,
hero to hit
It's
beat.
like, yeah, you know what? I'm getting bored. I don't want to play the same game 3 times. I think that's pretty
10
funny.
seconds remaining.
Right.
Radiant team pick.
Storm Spirit ban. I like the Storm Spirit ban. I think Storm Spirit would have been really good here. Storm Spirit is a fantastic way to get on Sniper.
Yeah, and they have like
And also on
just
Rubik
lift.
too. Yeah. You can. Rubik gets fucked by Storm Spirit, and so does Sniper. The only good counter they have to Storm Spirit is Riki, and he's not that good of a counter. The only if you're Storm, you just don't go on the Riki. I guess that easy. But the thing is here on Radiant side, on the glorious Team 8, is that they have to pick someone who can kind of tie. They need to pick a thumb that can turn their 4 fingers of a team into a hand. You know?
Nice. Nice metaphor, I like that.
Thank you.
They-
Because
yeah,
that's really what
needs
it is. They need to.
Some big team fight here.
Yeah.
Desperately needed.
Who do we think? Well, for a mid hero. Okay, considering you can also put Pango mid, right? Who do you think is a good pick here for Team 8?
I'm really struggling to think. There's just
Same.
I think there's too many holes to gap in this draft at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think you can
Really not liking it.
immediately. Okay, one thing that's gone through is Kotl. I think Kotl could be good.
And then you're having sniper. mid.
Sniper mid, yeah. You go Kotl and Pangolier, you go Rubik and Ricky offlane, and then or maybe you go Pango Ricky offlane, Kotl. Actually, would you go Rubik mid with Kotl sniper? Because Rubik mid does work.
Rubik mid doesn't win games anymore.
Oh, that's fair.
I think, and the problem is if you pick a support here and you say snipers the mid, they've got last pick to just pick someone like an Ember Spirit who will constantly jump the sniper.
Yeah, that's true. They haven't banned Ember, and I don't think.
You can't
yeah,
leave sniper.
and I don't
to be
think it's-
counterpicked here.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a smart idea for teammate to pick the Ember Spirit, but.
I
don't
think they're
that's-
struggling too.
yeah.
There's a lot of time they're using here.
Yeah, I was just
Um,
thinking Kotl because obviously the ult is gonna make it very easy. I'm struggling here as well. Who do they decide? They decide on
Shadow
Shadow Fiend. Okay. Well, that is a fair amount of team fight, but I don't think it's going to be enough. They've got a very skirmishy comp. Their team is one that loves 2-on-2s or 3-on-3s, but not 5-on-5s.
Yeah, I completely agree. They might be able to dodge around that a bit. But
Player is reconnected.
I'm
Remaining.
really not liking Radiant's lineup against this.
Yeah.
To be a negative Nancy.
Yeah, I think that
Shadowfiend's a BKB carry, so you know, sort of
Yeah.
thing that will help.
the
against
the
Phoenix
BKB
and
will be useful. I think the BKB will be very useful. Yeah,
Doko.
I saw chat.
Everyone
yeah.
is short.
Yeah. Radiant Hero is too small. Well, if we're going by that, you know, there's 8 legs on the on Team 8, and 8 legs on.
Speaking of 8 legs, Brood.
Oh, don't do that! Brood Mother! Oh my god, that would decimate it. That's like picking Meepo.
Speaking of,
God, what
no,
would they?
Meepo versus Pango is not.
Yeah, Meepo versus Pango wasn't great, but bloody hell, Brood Mother. Brood Mother could actually do some nasty work here.
I think there's a lot of options for Sneed. DNC can just go whatever's comfortable here.
I can
for
feel.
him.
Okay, Razor's,
Razor?
yeah, Razor's good. Razor's not bad.
I'm surprised by the Razor pick
he's-
personally.
I'm surprised as well, but I can see it. I can understand it. Like, cause okay,
It's the Razor mid.
it would be
I've
Rubik
not seen
Fire.
Razor versus Shadowfiend much. Like, doesn't Shadowfiend just go Razors like level 1? Like, I guess they just trade farm, but I feel like the Shadowfiend farms the jungle camps quicker.
He does, yes. I think it's up to
DNC
Razor.
shouldn't be getting kills here.
Yeah, the thing is about Razor is it's really easy for him to get an early lead with the static link, and also Shadowfiend's base damage is really low, so
Yeah.
he's gonna rely on
That's
Razors.
what
But
the
then
Razors-
he's gonna rely on Razors, but he doesn't have very much mana regen, and he won't have decent mana regen to raise farm until he gets bottle, unless he starts a ton of mangoes. But then he gives up stats. You know, there's a lot to it. I think, given DNC's ability, he might be able to do this,
Stay frosty.
but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. I don't think it's an easy mid. Yeah, a huge team fight, massive. Right, and so, ladies and gentlemen, for the grand prize of mystery gifts sponsored and delivered by Alliance Esports, Alliance.gg, we are now in the finals of the May/June r/Dota 2 Community Cup, and I personally am looking forward to a great game. Oh, and we even got thanks from all chat. That's so nice of them. I'm just gonna give them a little heart.
So, what I'm hoping to see this game is an Ags on Jug. Not because I think it's particularly good or anything, just I think it's quite a fun item.
It is a fun item, yeah, and also I think Ags on Jug would be pretty decent because it gets him out of a lot of stuff. Like, if he's not stunned, it can get him out of stuff because it can disjoint the sniper ult. It can disjoint.
30 seconds to battle.
So what I just saw is amazing, like, just a small little thing. Do you see these 2 wards mid? So Shadowfiend already got his ward out, and DNC already considered, oh, he may have already got his ward out. And you see the distance the observer can actually see. He walked up right to the edge of where he would have been seen, not actually get seen by the trees over here,
Yeah.
and then placed his ward.
That's
and-
so smart.
Just a tiny little things like that. You just
Yeah,
perfection.
small thing. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a huge show of.
Big
It's
fight top.
it's a display of skill. Yeah, there's a little bit of fighting happening here. Doesn't seem like anything too much is going to happen. 1, 3, 4. Oh my god, Mars is BMing.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a fair amount of damage on the Pango and also on the Mars. Yeah, down bottom. Weeb Slayer.
DNC's
The,
winning the block here.
Weeb Slayer, the manly Mars spammer. Pretty decent block there, yeah. Yeah. See, the thing about Dommyb is, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Dommyb is also a pretty high MMR.
Yeah, I can't see him on Dota Plus at the moment. He's got private profile, but
Yeah. See,
He will
this is what I'm
be
saying with
rising.
this static link. You know, he's only doing 10 damage per hit. Razor's doing 80. It's such a
we
These
missed the
are-
third raise.
yeah.
Your name.
But the thing is now, is Razor's got tangos, Razor's got healing salves. He's only got 1 mango and it's 110 mana.
He's
so
11
that's-
damage on Shadowfiend.
Exactly, so he can't last hit at all now. It's not only has he traded with him, he's also denied him a wave almost.
I'm just more interested to see where it goes from like level 5.
Yes, that's when Shadowfiend's going to be able to actually do things. And also racking up the souls is going to be nice too.
You see this sniper, it's just gone boots. He's literally just peeping them
You
constantly.
can run.
Oh my god,
You
the
should run.
see what's happening on top. Not really too much.
Oh, he's gonna go for the courier snipe here.
Honestly, I quite like it. Snipers,
One job.
snipers very good at killing, getting early courier snipes, and they are actually quite nice. Always good. They give a fair amount of gold, because 30 gold each, that's 150 gold across the team. That's like giving everyone a free CS. Okay, a little bit of an engage happening here on bottom, or just kind of like a poke. Yeah, Mars is emoting my bad. He's saying, okay, don't worry about it. Just got some damage off.
Do you want to give a last hits up?
Oh, of course I would. So as you can see, yeah, last hits here. Razor with double the farm of the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's just going to try and walk away from this.
Got the big suck off on there. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have any mana. He's going to salve up.
He's 5 damage now.
Yeah, 5 damage. Because
See what? If he gets the last hit right
Yeah.
now, it'd be amazing.
No gold
Yeah.
for you.
I just saw a right click. I just didn't even see a dent.
Yeah, I think he's genuine. I think he genuinely did zero. Like it was minus like 50 damage, right? Yeah, 5 damage. Yeah. Another level in static link, and he literally won't do anything.
See the top lane, you got the really devastating combo of the Blade Fury plus the Frost Shield.
Yeah, which is just really good because it keeps them locked down and spinning in that awful place.
Pango's gonna try and trade his life.
Yeah, I don't
Does
think
have
that's a
its
good.
crossbow.
Don't think that's a fantastic idea. Yeah, Juggernaut with
Didn't
the.
even commit right.
Yeah. Not fantastic. I can understand him going for it, you know, in the sense of like, oh, I will avenge you type thing, but it didn't work out. Yeah, one thing I will say here, Razor with the magic stick I think is smart.
Nicely finished off by Rubik in the bottom lane. Couple
Nice.
blink strikes and some good harassment meant that Mars went down.
Nice, nice.
Jug has spin
Yeah,
if he
this
wants
is.
to turn this around.
Yeah, I don't think he's struggling. Yeah, no,
you
he's.
can't,
oh,
you
that's-
can't run Pango. You may as well just punch him.
Yeah, I think that's just you want to sit there and just hit him and then hope that Sniper can kill him. Does Sniper actually pick
No,
him up
he's
here?
hidden.
No, he doesn't have a
No.
charge. Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta realize when you're dead and just commit.
Yeah, because if you keep running, you're basically stunning yourself. It's like you're inflicting a fear upon yourself that lasts until you die. Nice one, Otter with a knife. I'm sure he appreciates it.
Denied.
Oh, that double damage on Razor might lead him to getting an early kill in this lane.
Double damage.
Oh, he's actually having to walk to base now on the Shadow Fiend.
Oh god, you hate to see it. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to, and they'll be able to TP back, but
Shadow Fiend's a hero you can catch up on.
yeah, definitely. It's just one of those things where if he gets killed after this, it's going to be awful because he's going
Might
to
be able to get the Lich on the top.
I see that. Yeah, this is pretty certain.
Yeah, see that's a Lich who's accepted he's died, so he does as much damage on his way out.
Yeah, so that
I can
know,
respect that.
Yeah, so that maybe Juggernaut can get something on his own. You know, he's got boots.
Oh,
he's got
God.
Blade Fury.
This Shadow Fiend only has 8 souls.
Oh, it's not looking good.
9. Oh, Baron rings
He's still
up.
throwing a little bit of
Rubik
harass
gets
around.
it.
Yeah, Rubik gets
This
it.
Rubik's in trouble.
I don't think he gets out though. He's got no mana. Yeah, he's just kind of. Yeah, it's one of those things where you kind of have to resign yourself to your fate. I don't like the use of Fire Spirits there. He was dead to basics. I think that wasn't good use of mana. But
Still one bounty up.
yeah, it's true. Not anymore.
I almost feel bad.
Can I say something?
No. As a caster, you're legally obliged not to talk. Sorry. Mid lane, it's like going down. He's getting really good suck off in the Razor
Yeah, that's
ult
good. That's
as
good.
well.
I was hoping to. Oh my god, TP is mid. Big,
That's some good XP and gold for the
big
Rubik.
pog. That's going to be nice for Rubik. Yeah. And also he gets to kind of just secure the lane CS as well, which is nice.
I think you just sit the Rubik mid now, just get the XP, and
Until
then
Shadow Fiend comes back up. Yeah.
Shadow Fiend can just jungle for now.
Yeah, 'cause-
sorry,
'cause-
what were you asking?
I was gonna say I actually really don't like that Rubik voice, the Arcana voice for Rubik. I hate it. I think it turns him into just a generic wizard instead of having the unique kind of voice filter he has.
Oh, you need to check out top lane. Juggernaut is actually hiding around in the creeps. You got Razors turning up. He's coming in for the kills.
Nice. Oh, that was
Nice
good.
little crit.
Very good turn. I like the way he's hiding the healing ward inside the trees. That was such a Monk S teleport.
That was so close.
That was dangerously close. I don't know. He's invis.
And
So...
suddenly, I don't think that Razor's rotation has been worth it now, because now Shadow Fiend's suddenly like doubling his CS.
Yeah. Yeah, suddenly Shadow Fiend's doing things, which is never what you want. He's on 14 souls at the moment. He's kind of turning. He's probably going to go for the mid camp. Yeah, sounds good to me. There's a fair bit of stuff going on this Juggernaut. He's Battle Fury teleporting, but oh!
So close again.
Goodness me, these teleports! Where's the voice line? The how close was that?
Yeah. Unfortunately, as casters, we can't just
we can't
reuse other
just-
casters while casting.
Yeah, right.
Radiant's middle tower is taking a
God, it
drubbing.
must be weird to be like one of those casters, and during your game, you keep hearing it yourself.
Oh, God, I-
Razor's running down the Shadow Fiend mid again.
I don't envy OD Pixel at all. Imagine every game people are just spamming you yelling Seb.
This will only hurt forever.
That's another kill onto a
Radiant's
Shadow
middle
Fiend.
tower is under attack.
Needs some space from his teammates.
DCP BMing in Twitch chat.
Ricky is getting caught out by Spear. Interruption coming from the Rubik, but they're fine.
Yeah, they're okay. That
Lich, on the other hand, the
that
top
Tools of
lane.
the Trade is just so nice. Yeah, I think Lich. Ooh, that's
Ooh.
okay. Yeah, just oh, the fear. Skill
Nice
point.
value point.
Skill points OP. Skill points OP. That was a really good turnaround on that.
Double
Alright,
damage.
1k lead for the Dire. Once again,
Another
they're
DD.
ahead.
Another DD on Razor.
This Jug is actually having such a good game.
Having ping issues, let me try to reconnect. Sorry. Okay, fair enough. That's fair. Hero Hunt, I think, is the most fun game on the Battle Pass playground. Personal.
Oh
That's my
no,
hot
it's
take.
the worst.
What? What's the best one then?
The musical chairs.
Musical chairs is pretty good. I think the worst is the Meepo Hunt. I hate that one.
I'm terrible at that one, but I still rather play that than Hero Hunt. Hero Hunt just makes me feel lost.
No,
Like,
Hero Hunt's
it's like-
great. You gotta like it's like crossword puzzle. It's like, oh, where's Venomancer right now? And then I find him and I'm like, oh, there he is. And it's great. It appeals to the 2-year-old in my head. Phantom Assassin. Where's Phantom Assassin? Phantom Assassin. Oh, there she is. And our Crystal Maiden is. Oh, there she's there. And then Wind Ranger is.
What is awful,
There.
we don't get to play along. This is just
Yeah.
unfair.
Oh yeah, I hate that. It's really suck. I wish I could own these noobs.
I'm terrible at finding things, so that might be one.
That'll be it for you. Abaddon right there, yeah, that's easy. Then Wraith King is.
Oh, I see Troll.
Yeah, there you go.
there you are.
Juggernaut's absolutely
Found
killing it. Well, that or the other people just aren't playing, which is honestly just respectable in its own right. Definitely respectable in its own right. Goodness me. Right, let's take a look real quick. Let's see what's happening. So Shadow Fiend is looking at getting his power treads, which I think is smart. I like Broom Handle on him. I don't think the attack range is, that much. Like 12 damage and 3 armor is just not bad. Just like that, we're back. Bottom lane seems to be going decently. Ricky hasn't bought his Wraith Bands. Like at all. He's just kind of kept his slippers in his inventory and does just rush power treads. Which I'm not sure about. Like I feel like you get your Wraith Band as fast as possible.
Omni
Yeah.
slash onto the sniper.
Yeah, Juggernaut. Yeah, that was not a good engage. I think top lane is just kind of doing shit. Bad at the moment. Whoops.
Radiant's
No fire,
middle
please.
tower is under
Oh
attack.
god, DD on DNC and he's hunting the Shadow Fiend.
Oh no.
They should just use the Shadow Fiend as bait.
Oh yeah, this is not looking good. He's got to walk.
Oh, he's DNC.
The
even
ult
used
as
the
well.
scout for
Yeah,
this.
that's it. Jay with the TP just to make sure that everything's okay, but I don't think you get too close because that is a Razor with a lot of right click. And also, you don't want to get hit by the storm. You know that armor reduction is
Drubbing.
pretty big.
It's worth net. Yeah. What have we got going on? Diff-Blade coming out just soon. Well, semi-soon. Oh, we're just running down the Pangolier again. He's already committed his swashbuckle, so this is going to be a nice, easy spin.
Yeah, just a freebie. One has to wonder what's going through this Pangolier's head.
Death.
Yep.
The blades of Juggernaut. And
Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah.
Top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Arms for the dead.
Shadowfiend. Oh no, Shadowfiend. Shadowfiend, please. Oh, is it just a bait? They got the team mates coming in, but the Pango
No,
is just
there's
wasting
a lot
his
of
own.
damage. Look at this damage. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Goodness me, Razor with 100.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Razor coming in with 138 extra damage. That is huge, and it's on DNC of all people. Last pick Razor. You wanna know what's funny? I saw people in chat going, "Last pick Razor."
Hey, it's really.
Last pick Razor.
really owned this.
I thought this dude was 7.8k. Yeah, you know what? He is. He is.
I thought it was just 7k.
7k, 7. I've seen 7, 7.5, 7.8. I don't know. I know it's above 7.
Right, he's 7k, but the Shadowfiend is 6.8k as well, or something like that.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I know. It's just I'm saying. Chat was saying that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Look, the Dire's top tower is under attack.
Right, 5k up. This is getting real desperate now for Radiant. Unfortunately, they don't really have a team fight to back this up, sort of thing. They need to just go for pickoffs, maybe. Like I said, maybe bait the Shadowfiend, or at least let the Shadowfiend catch up while they. I know. Sniper makes a great bait. Everyone hates Sniper.
Yeah, Sniper does have kind of like, global taunt type thing.
Ricky managed to get the lich. This is a nice little touch.
We're at big DC. We're gonna have another pause. That's 4 pauses.
Musical
this tournament.
chairs.
Okay, here we go. So like I say, right? So people, when it comes to the later stages, right? A decent idea a lot of the time that people have is to like kind of just like move their mouse around the outside so that they can jump to like the outer things quicker. It's actually not a good strategy because if you're taking a huge risk because you have people would think, oh, okay, well if it lands over here and I'm rotating my mouse like just kind of dodging around, I have a 50% chance to be closer and a 50% so it's kind of like a coin flip. It's actually not true because if you're close and then you're spinning around and it stops and it's past the point of rotation that you're already at, you then have to go against what you were doing and go back around to where you were, which is actually harder than if you were to keep going around because of the way that human mouse movements work. Like it's just natural, like with natural like micro movements and like what your brain is thinking and stuff. So it's actually just better to kind of like stay with your finger on the trigger around here and just kind of dart over than to actually like try and do like a strat of like doing stuff like that and then clicking. It's actually true. I know the science behind musical chairs, dude.
Science.
There is that's why in like every good game of musical chairs they'll have you walk around the chairs while it's going.
So Sniper's just trying to rush the Ags.
Yeah.
Shadowfiend's just trying to make a drum desperately.
Oh yeah, the hope of UK Dota. That's right. Because DNC is UK, I think, right?
There is no hope for UK Dota.
There is, and his name is DNC.
What about the guy who qualified for the major but just got cancelled and then they disbanded?
Okay, that was
That's unfortunate, man.
We need a
First UK
okay.
player to ever go to a LAN,
Okay.
like major LAN, and then it gets cancelled. Thanks, COVID.
Okay, dude. I'm just saying, right? We need a UK Dota scene. We need like some players to come up. Because if we don't okay, here's the thing. Me and you, we're good casters. We're pretty decent at this thing, I think. We get a not to be big headed. We get a fair amount of praise. It's nice. It's good. It gives me confidence in my abilities. I want to go cast a LAN. I want to go do these things. You know how sad I was when ESL Birmingham got cancelled? I was going to that. Like I was like,
Yeah,
obviously,
same.
obviously not as a caster because I don't know anyone there, but I would have liked to go see how it really is and then see if it's something that's for me. And if we have more of a scene in UK Dota, I can more reliably be a caster instead of being like Red Iron, OD Pixel, and are those the only British casters for Dota? I think they are, right?
You got Nomad and
Nomad and Flax as well.
T Governor sometimes casts as well.
Yeah.
Nomad.
Yeah, but like instead of having to fly all over the place and stuff, you can actually do things from like inside your country. Because it's like, what if I do ever become a caster that like casts actual places? They're just like, oh Mel, we've got a tournament for you to cast. Okay, great. Where is it? Katowice. Okay. Will the flight be included?
Mo
No.
Farah is the other one I was thinking of. Nomad and Mo Farah are
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's right.
the bigger upcoming British casters at the moment.
Tom Scott, is that you casting? Who's Tom Scott? Isn't Tom Scott that YouTube guy? Do you know who Tom Scott is, Debrika?
No idea.
Okay. Well, one of us sounds like Tom Scott, apparently.
I'm gonna Google it. It's probably an insult or something at one of us. Oh,
Yeah, probably.
oh, I recognize him. Not that I really watched any of his stuff.
Oh, is he a
If you-
YouTube
if-
guy?
He's a YouTuber. It's nothing to do with Dota.
Oh, right,
uh,
okay.
But he does like sciencey stuff or some shit like that.
Oh, fair enough. I don't think that's much of an insult.
Thomas Scott is a British YouTuber, game show host, and web developer. Scott is best known for producing online videos for his eponymous.
What
YouTube
UK?
channel.
What UK scene? Exactly. Exactly. We need there to
Exactly.
be one. What are the rules on pauses? Good question. We'd need to. Yeah, I believe it's 10 minutes. And then we can kind of. Oh god, it would suck, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's happened before.
It's happened before, but Jesus, it would suck. Max time auto forfeit, or can we go 4v5? I don't think going 4v5 is a good strat. Like I think that.
I mean, that's what we did before was 4v5.
Yeah, but the thing is
This game's definitely over though if it's 4v5.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, he's back.
He's ooh. Waiting on Discord. Okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
fair.
That's fair. Mo Farah, yeah. DNC was talking about it. Machinist host, T Governor, Nomad, Killer Pigeon, Mo Farah. Yeah, okay, fair enough. God, I forgot about Machine. Machine's
He's a host. Yeah.
Machine, yeah, Machine's big now, and he doesn't he do like a bunch of League of Legends and CS:GO stuff?
Banned.
Come on, dude. God damn it. Don't forget Sneed DNC. Of course. How could we ever forget DNC? Well, DNC, if you ever find yourself headed to a LAN and that LAN needs entertainment,
Radiant's been
you know
fortified.
exactly which
Don't
two people
waste
to
your
call.
time.
Oh, we're going in, right.
Sugar.
Okay, back in game.
Yeah, that we
Shadow
are.
Fiend recovery.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend,
Under attack.
I'm talking about your Electron musical chair. Oh, yeah. That's right. Sorry. I guess that was kind of sciencey.
Now is taking a drubbing.
I thought you said Tomska, which is the dude who made Azure. Yes, that's right. Tomska is the dude who made the Asdef movies.
So Razor's up here in Viz. So let's
Yeah.
eyeing each other up in the top lane. We may not realise he's here. Oh no, Omni Slash already onto the sniper and he's
Big,
just down.
yeah,
Ruben's trying to
he's
capture
just
him.
doing it. Honestly, don't blame him. That's a
Shadow
big
Fiendle.
Shadow Fiendle. I like it. Might not be enough to save them. Phoenix. Okay, that Phoenix egg was kind of pathetic. not
Oh,
gonna
the
lie.
lit shot coming in.
Okay, big lit shot. Yeah, manages to pick up the. Oh, Mars. Oh, Mars. Is that?
That was big.
Oh no! All four, and none of them die.
Boy, Dyer's bottom tower is taking a beating.
All right, yeah, that was a really big lit shot despite only hitting twice.
Two
It
people.
just
Yeah,
shows
well,
the
it was-
catch, isn't it?
Yeah, it was enough to slow the Shadow Fiend, and also enough to kill the Rubik, and that's enough.
Structures are fortified.
300 mana for a spell that reads get an assist and a kill is hit every time.
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
They can really
It
just
is.
Death Ball now with this Razor.
Oh, sorry, it's 200 mana, my bad.
Don't waste your time.
325 at rank 2. I thought Lich was higher.
I think it's almost at the point where you're thinking, well, it's really annoying to push into snipers, so maybe they might be able to defend high ground. It's just how much do we give away during
Yeah.
between then and now?
Because the thing is, if they get a really good push off, then high ground defense might, you know, it might be too little too late.
Oh. It's Dire's team to DC now.
Best final ever, smile. Okay. You know what? Compared to the last pause, that was not too bad. That wasn't too bad. DDK and James Bardolph, best OG British casters.
Yeah, it's about time.
I don't know who those people are, I'll be honest.
Is that like some Dota 1 stuff?
Yeah, I don't know who James Bardolph is.
Oh, they're trying to pick off his Razor.
Yeah, the thing
Getting
is,
pretty low. He's still got his Jules.
the thing is, not only does Razor have a lot of health, Frost Shield provides 50% damage reduction. Not armor, not magic resistance. No. Damage
No, so-
reduction. It's such a stupid
It's
spell.
only on physical.
What?
Dire's
Yeah,
middle
it's
tower
just
is
a
under attack.
case of bad tooltips. So if you read the description, it gives you a bit more information. It says reducing damage from attacks against you.
Oh, that's so okay. Oh, never mind then. Yo,
That'd be
call
so
GG so
strong.
Rubik saves his data. Lol. Ping is so shaky on data. Still waiting on the internet to come back. Oh goodness. He's actually connecting through data.
Shadowfiend just trying to ult to get away here. It's
Yeah,
a good
don't-
idea.
Don't blame him. It's really smart.
Pango's trying to commit on this, but
Okay,
the Razor ult's just going to keep hitting.
Yeah, I think Pango saw an opportunity, then realized how bad of an opportunity it actually was.
Radiant's courier
Oh,
has
the
been
courier.
slain. Poor little courier.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah,
Jug
he
is
did.
really good for Death Ball lineups, just for his healing ward.
Yeah.
So it could be.
Yeah, because you can
gonna
just.
be-
you can
Oh,
just
the
stick
Ricky's
it
actually
out.
going to try to go for a pick off here.
He's actually going to get
Managed
it
to get
too,
it, Ricky.
yeah.
That's nice.
And the thing is about this is that's Mars ult down, and they haven't been able to do anything with it.
Yeah.
They might actually be able to get
Sniper
Mars.
has been so annoying here. He's playing on the
Yeah.
other side and just shrapnel him.
Yeah.
Razor is mad. He's trying to juke around the tree, but he times
Yeah.
it just a little bit wrong. But so he's
Ooh,
dead.
I would have got the healing ward and then ran. I don't think it was a good idea to start fighting. No.
I think there was a bit of desperation coming out there, wasn't it? He was slowed down by the Phoenix. He's actually just starting to TP out. I respect that. That was a really smart move. Rubik getting a nice stun off there as well.
Yeah, that's going to be it's a decent spin, but is it going to be enough to save him?
It's under attack.
Ooh, no, not enough.
That was actually just a passive from Razor just finishing
Yeah,
off there.
that was rough. He's got a Yules. Yeah, he can chase, but no, he's
Amazing what you'll
He's
find
out, which is
laying
nice.
around.
Slippery fella, that.
indeed he is that Pangolier.
They might actually pick up. No, the smoke wasn't. Oh, it did actually get the Jug. It's actually a nice, really big kill. That's 500 gold goes towards the Ricky.
That's very true. And then
They're trying
they
to
will
turn
also
this around into more.
yeah, that is more, and then
Egg
just
used, but
and
they
then
can
just
just run
disengage.
off the
Yeah,
bat.
they've got nothing to lock them in place. It's a good defensive egg. Razor's still going for more, which I think is actually quite smart. He uses the sniper ult, which is good.
Phoenix down as well.
Phoenix down? Oh my god,
They're
there's going to be Razor down
pinging
as well.
so hard on this Razor as if it does
Oh
more
my-
damage because they really wanted him.
Oh my goodness me. That is a 9. That is a godlike bounty on the Ricky. He's going to be very
a-
happy.
It's under attack.
Huge turnaround.
Yeah. Actually, finally getting the Wraithband smile.
the Shadow Fiend was spam pinging so hard, like kill him.
Yeah. Pings do one.
Extra pick off here.
Pings do 1 true damage each. Oh, pure
God
damage, sorry.
no. Just imagine the auto clickers.
Yeah. Yeah, like that one. Oh, do you remember the Zeus clap macro?
Oh, I thought you were going to say, remember that tree cutting challenge they gave to the community? Then people start making like Piper scripts to cut them all down.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Dire's
I was just thinking about the Zeus macro where you could press. There was a macro where you'd press R and then press the S key like immediately, and you would get. I think it was.
I am my own crowd.
I think it was 60 claps per second or something like that. or 40 claps per second, something crazy like that.
It looks like they're smoking up on Dire.
Yeah.
They have every single ult waiting. They
Does
were
seem
like
to be a
7k
pretty
ahead
slow.
and now they're 3k.
Yeah, Lich revealed, which I don't think is too bad. But the only thing is here, they're smoking and they don't have vision on anyone. The only
Gonna
person they
pick up a
have
Shadow
seen
Fiend.
is this Pangolier.
Shadow Fiend's gonna get caught out here. Oh,
No,
they just
no,
showed
he's
a little
backing
bit too
off.
early.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
the smoke
Smoking when you don't have vision is really.
Radiant forts have been fortified.
It can be a tricky one.
Look, the Dire's top tower.
That's really
is
good
under
news for the
attack.
rating because they just wasted a load of time.
Definitely, yeah.
Sniper is getting closer to that axe. He just needs another 1,400 gold.
Yeah.
The world's longest range stun is ready.
Indeed, yeah. The longest range stun, but it's all good because. Oh, Razor's. Oh my god, so much damage. Yeah, he's just gonna keep going.
Pango's keeping them busy, but
That's
they've actually
so fine.
singled
Razor's
them
a
out a
little
bit.
bit far forward here. Can they actually take down the beast once again? Rubik
Big
going in,
Shadow
killing
Fiend ult.
someone. That is 2 kills. That is 3 kills for Radiant. They've lost absolutely no one. 4 kills. Mars going down and also Lich. That
It's
is
a
a
team wipe for nothing.
5-man wipe for free. Absolutely free. And
This is what I was afraid with the
sign
Razor.
of respect.
Compared to the first two heroes, you can't just snowball and win the game by yourself as a Razor.
Yeah, he doesn't have the same level as.
Tower is under attack.
He doesn't have the same level of survivability and just.
You can't burst people down by himself. Yes,
Yeah, you have to be in sustained engages.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower
this Pango
has
put in
fallen.
really loads of work. He's disrupted the backline so much. And then even on his way over to the Razor, he managed to actually stun the Phoenix mid-dive. So it ended up being that Ricky could follow it with the smoke, and there was no Phoenix tag. Oop, they,
Yeah,
they
this-
spot.
okay,
He immediately
Yeah, he just
supernova.
just did it. I don't really blame him. And Ruby goes down. Yeah, I mean,
And they got no reward reveal.
oh,
He's fine.
he's on the cliff.
Pango's coming in
Oh,
now. He's
TC
going to try and turn
choke.
this around.
That's a nice TP out from Riki.
Yeah, Pango
Pango,
needs
I
to
think,
leave.
just needs to. Oh, the blink. He's not gonna. Oh, the miss on the spear. No, he's still dead.
But that's fine. Space Grid is not the worst
Yeah.
thing in the world. Feels like the
He's
sniper's
still
like the free
on-
position now.
He's still on the cliff.
Under attack.
How did that happen? I
He
missed
doesn't.
that.
Rubik put him up there.
Ah, that's just rude.
He can't get off. He can't. GG. There we go. He's waiting for the full staff. Very nice.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
That's quality.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Right. Sniper, I think he's got his eggs on the way.
Yeah, seems like it.
Pure Cancer is here.
Oh my god.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
And
attack.
this Shadow Fiend's just, he's really close to his BKB now. That's going to be a huge turnaround for him. That's when he becomes strong.
1.5 second stun on Assassinate. That's going to be tough.
Ooh.
Good dust
Oh,
prevents
so
the
close to
invisibility.
finishing the Phoenix.
Very close. He jumps over and he says, right, time to get stunned. Oh,
Oh,
throwing him right
nice
back
combo.
into it. Nice. Alright, Pangolier is going to go down. But what else happens in this fight? Razor is running right there. The stun! The stun from Sniper!
point blank
That
headshot.
disable! Dodge this! Oh my goodness. Lich does go down. Phoenix will get that stun off, and it's going to be on a lot of people. I feel like he could have got a little bit more there. And yeah, Mars says the same. A little bit of a follow-up from Phoenix would have been a dead Riki, but unfortunately not.
Sniper reacted really well there. in
Very
terms of
well, yeah.
Just,
Very well.
Just stunning the Razor when he's coming in on him, as well as just at the end there to save the Ricky's life from the Mars.
Goodness me. Good.
got ourselves a game.
This is a game. Look at that. 1k gold advantage to the
Grand
Radiant. The pausing was worth it. The pausing was worth it. Oh no. That was a very, very good Blade Fury. Because if he got stunned there, that was a dead Jugger.
Ruby game run down. He's
Yeah.
got spear as well to throw him away.
Yeah, he should be fine actually, assuming that he hits everything and doesn't get converged upon, which it doesn't look like he is. Yeah, he's. Okay, it was closer than it
Base
needed to
create.
be.
Your name offends me.
Shadowfiend has BKB at home.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna go.
I think Shadowfiend with the BKB is going to be real scary.
Yeah. It's just uphill from there,
Yeah.
whereas Razor's game kind of falls off now.
Yeah, as you can see, Shadowfiend actually has more gold than Razor does at this point. The real threat that's starting to make himself prevalent on the Dire side is going to be Juggernaut. The carry potential is going to be falling off of Razor until he gets his Ags, and will be moving over to Juggernaut. Because Razor's big carry potential is the fact that when he gets Ags, he has a really, really good high ground push. Because Eye of the Storm hits buildings.
Invisibility.
They changed it recently. I'm just double checking that.
You can still hit buildings, no? Yeah, it hits 2 different units instead of 1 and can damage structures. When it strikes building, it can only target towers, barracks, and the ancient.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Still is
basically, it makes his high ground really good because not only does he technically use 2 ults at once, he also hits the tower as well as someone else.
Yeah. So there's a good decision for the BKB out there.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
now they are feeling a bit weak on the Radiant, I would have thought.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got to take this momentum and kind of just
Radiant's courier has been slain.
let it die a little bit here. Probably retreat, get bounties, and then just wait for them to make another mistake. Because they've got an advantage, but it's not a big enough advantage that they can run with it and actually take it. You know.
Is a great conductor for the dead.
I think Razor's main thing that he's going to do now is probably just kind of link on to someone who can't easily break it. Maybe like Shadowfiend, maybe like Shadowfiend can break it with the fear, maybe like Pango. And just try and get as much damage as he can. That's a big stun.
Trying to go on this jug here.
Oh,
The spear, nice.
This Rubik! Who is this guy? Didn't even need...
Really big pick off that.
Oh my goodness. So good. And he's
Well,
got
they're
the-
smoking up on the dart. They just want to fight this anyway.
Honestly.
They realize
wait.
Shadowfiend's not around.
Everyone's coming in, they've got the Phoenix ult in, and the Phoenix ult is going to go off. Stun on the Riki, can they do anything with it? The dust is out. Riki, okay, he does the tricks of the trade.
Shadowfiend turns up with his BKB.
Any blink strikes in chat? Yes, there are. Going straight over to Razor. Shadowfiend coming in with the golden mode. He's swaggering on in here and just hitting people.
And this whole time, the Rickies are so annoying now.
Big, Riki doesn't even die. All according to Keikaku. Translator's note, Keikaku means plan. Goodness me, another 5-man wipe. Not for free this time, they had to, 2 for 5 deal. It's a very strange one, but strange times.
Dire's top tower is under
I
attack.
told you Sniper was canon.
Dire's
Yeah, the sniper was so good.
Radiant's bottom tower
Honestly,
is under attack.
give this man an AC. Oh my god, he's building an Octarine. He's building an Octarine. He's got pupils gifting an Octarine. Oh my god.
I think that's a tad greedy.
Yeah, it's a tad, a little bit.
Hear me out. I'll go for something like a Ghost Scepter.
Dire's top tower is
Yes, I
under
agree.
attack.
Because they're going to realize on Dire that they need to commit on this Sniper. He does too much in the fights. So make it as hard as possible to be committed on.
Yeah, I agree.
Eventually you can turn that into an E-Blade, which you can then use offensively if you need with the Assassinate.
Yeah.
Or to even save your teammates from, let's say, Juggernaut ult.
Yeah,
Or if Razor's running someone down.
that's for true. Orbital Destruction, I think, is a fantastic item on the sniper, by the way. I think it's just really good to have that, constant armor reduction that you can kind of do from a
I think Ricky's going to take
from a
it.
distance. Riki taking it is also pretty good. Oh no. Oh, actually. Yeah, Ruben with
He's
the
got
Blade Fury,
spin
he's
now.
fine. Oh, big stuns, good spins. Yeah, Pango ult does not break immunity.
See,
Sniper's just.
they're committing onto
he's
this
not,
Sniper.
He's not leaving though. It's a good stun, but it's not going to be enough.
They need to get out now, I think.
They do, yeah. Oh, they might lose Ricky actually.
He needs to
Oh,
blink straight
never mind
target.
about the might.
Oh, it was a nice little jump back.
He was
but
okay. He
it's not.
disjointed the. I thought he was out there for a minute. I was like, whoa. But yeah, fair enough. They can just go to Roche now. Yeah, I think this is smart. All 5 Roche, just do it. They know Shadow Fiend's not there, otherwise he would have been in the fight. And the other 2 people on their team are the Pango and the Rubik. The Pango, I'm not being funny with you right now, is level 11. He's not doing very much aside from just being a good stun machine and a good disarm machine. This is a free
Yeah.
Roche for the Dire.
Like I said, it's kind of turned into a free position sniper, isn't it?
Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Jugger should probably take this one.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Pango just trying to steal it with all his might. Yeah, unsurprising there, and Rubik dies for that as well.
Escape will not be kind.
Yeah, I believe DNC is 7k plus. Alright, and Dire taking back their outpost, which is smart of them, because it's going to be outposts soon. Don't think they're going to go for the bottom outpost, though if it was me, I would. If I was that Lich right now, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm not going to take the bottom outpost.
Mars going pipe. That's really good against the
Yeah, I agree.
sniper's damage.
It's
Well,
good
sniper,
again-
yeah, sniper's eased up. He realised
Yeah.
what I said. And
Yeah.
He's got the 4 staff now.
He was listening to
That helps
streams,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
No, Paladin Sword
he's
is
like-
really nice. Could be
The
good
4
on
staff
Mars.
is pretty good here against the Razor.
Yeah. Yeah,
Of course,
I
we can
agree.
turn into a Hurricane Pike if we
Amazing
wanted
what
to
you'll find
later.
laying on.
Which is a pretty good item for him. Like Hurricane Pike's what you just build on Sniper anyway. DD room for the Juggernaut.
Dire's top
Ooh!
Oh, nice little deny.
The deny! Look at him go! He was on that. He was like, no, not for you. Not today.
Precious blood.
So weird to see
By the
Sniper
legs for the
attacking so
Razor.
slowly.
Oh,
He's got,
that's really
he's got
nice.
6 Mancos. I
They
mean,
smoked up. They got spider legs on the Razor. They might be just baiting the Juggernaut here.
yeah, just kind of being on his own type thing. Oh, well, they know
Oh, they
someone's
popped the
here.
smoke.
They pop the smoke because they see the Riki. He's gonna
That's
get
really
Omni
nice.
Slash.
Omni Slash has been wasted
Oh, completely wasted.
tower is under attack.
and even stolen.
Yeah, oh my god, the Rubik Omni Slash. Yeah, but he's not gonna get to use it. He's just dead.
Feels sad. Feels bad, man.
COA.
God, he's so low on the Razor already.
Yeah, he's gone down. Juggernaut perfectly timed Blade Fury to avoid the stun there.
Ooh, Pango just got out of the
Yeah, that was
Phoenix
very.
over.
That was very
That's super
close.
close.
But the Dire's top tower is under attack.
Shadowfiend's
Very
top
close.
of the net worth.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Shadow Fiend was just slip pushing the entire fight.
Now. Oh, he's even got damage on the tier 3. Nice.
Yeah, he was doing
Lich
really
getting
good.
caught out, maybe?
Yeah, that's. Should have amulet. Oh, yeah, Sniper would get it.
We're going to just keep chasing them down here. If we get another sniper ult, there could be a stun on someone.
Is under attack.
Yeah.
Nah.
They
Nah,
don't
just
have.
push.
The thing is with Sniper is that they don't have aggressive vision. Like, in order to make the most usage out of his ult, they should be placing wards in like the ward spots in their jungle just to try and pick people off and stuff. My internet has died without buyback.
Tower
Oof.
has fallen.
Just ward the enemy's MMR. Actually true. The ever elusive green ward.
Right. Let's see what people are building. We've got a new bash on Ricky.
Just smart.
Jug is lining up the Abyssal Blade. It's
Yeah.
quite a common pickup.
That's going to be really good because it's also going to allow him to blink closer to people. So what he could do is he could engage on someone, then blink to someone who's closer to the back, and then use the cast range on Omni Slash.
Ricky is very out of position here.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for Radiant's side. I don't like the Ricky death there. And also they get a bonus kill on Pango.
Because one of those times you shouldn't be trying to save your teammate. They're well out of position there.
Yeah, you just got to accept that people die sometimes.
Shadowfiend's going for the butterfly now. He's already got the Eagle Soul. That's really good against like Juggernaut committing in on the Basher. Basher feels so bad against Butterfly.
Yeah, because it just never seems to proc. It's a good yeah,
At least a run. He's hesitating too much here.
Is this a death? This is a death.
Oh,
this is not a
dive!
death!
He's
Is he
dead.
alive? Oh, no!
Oh!
It's 20 health!
And they committed so hard into this. Is this going to
20
get punished?
health! I almost
Shadow
feel
Fiend split
bad.
pushing meanwhile.
Yeah, not even, but
Who's
yeah,
got
look how, much,
TPs?
look how much space! Look how much space! He's just TPing, he's like, no, not even risking it. Like, he knows they're all bot, he's just not even risking the TPs.
They could go fight him now, potentially, because someone should respawn top. Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's a shame he didn't wait until someone actually did TP, but it's a hard risk.
Southern outpost taken by Dire, smart. Outpost, of course, is very important to those of you who don't know.
Aegis is finished now.
That's good. That's good for the Radiant, I mean. Biased casting, apparently.
Do we just want to see DNC lose for once? Or
No,
something?
not even. I literally am so neutral on this. I just think it's a really good game of Dota.
Could look at you all day.
I meant to say it was good for Radiant, but I just missed the for Radiant part entirely.
I'm onto you. Phoenix going Halberds.
Another smoke,
Another smoke.
on bottom. Yeah, the Dire are really open to smoking, and they.
Rubik or Panga's gonna catch this.
Yeah, I'm not sure where they're headed too much.
It's again smoking without vision. Oh,
Yeah.
Ricky's
but
spotted him. He's actually gone
managed to find the
aggressive
Razor,
here.
yeah. They turn around and try and fight it. I'm not sure if that's what you want to do. The BKB uses it, he
Juggle
still
already.
dies. Mars and Phoenix ult coming out at the same time. The combo, but no one's actually inside the arena. Does stun through BKB though, so that means that Shadow Fiend is not going to be able to counter-engage the way he wants to with that ultimate, and that is just going to be a free kill on the Razor, and the Dire are just going to back out.
Yeah, it wasn't really a free kill. Pango did die for this and bought back, but it's still.
Oh, Pango died and ball back. Sorry, I missed that. Professional.
A little something extra
Yeah, that's why I'm here.
for the effort.
Yeah, Charles, I need a new casting partner
Precious bump.
ASAP. Thanks.
Banned.
Banned.
He's actually got a full butterfly and Shadow Fiend now.
Yeah, which is really good.
What else have we got left? They already committed Omni Slash. They Mars ult soon. No way. They realise they're quite strong here, and that's why they're doing a bit of a push.
So, what does Shadow Fiend do here, do you think?
What do you mean? Do as an item build? Or...
Yeah, as an item build.
I mean, because you've got Paladin's Order, it's almost tempting to go Satanic with the added, you know.
I was just thinking Satanic, yeah.
Yep, and he just lines it up. Listening is confirmed listening to the stream.
Yeah, naturally.
Kappa.
What a delays smile. I honestly think I think someone should use the Titan Slower, honestly. Status resistance is just such a really good ability, like really good stat. Game froze? Oh my goodness. 60-minute, 36-minute game. Let's go! I calibrated 8K, smile. I am sure you did.
I don't know who you put the Titan Sliver on, really, actually.
I feel like you put it on Pango.
It's alright. But he's magic immune some of the time anyway, and not getting hit by much things that he can stay to resistance other than that Abyssal Blade.
Yeah, but it's still nice. To have the extra base damage. Looking at Dire side, they've got a bunch of really good items, but no one to actually use them. You know, Vambrace is a fantastic item. Imp Claw also really good. Same with Enchanted Quiver and Paladin. Paladin Sword, but no one really wants them.
I think, Jug's got Orb coming.
Yeah, Jug's got the orb, which I think is fine, and I think Spider Legs on a Razor makes sense too. Lich wants the Clumsy Net, and Phoenix definitely wants the Nether Shawl. I don't think Mars really wants Poor Man's Shield that much. I think Mars could
No,
go for a
Paladin.
Vambrace. Or Paladin.
No,
Sword.
Paladin.
Yeah.
Because you press W and it heals you so much.
Yeah.
It's like a creep wave or multiple heroes.
I think that's smart, yeah.
It's kind of like him having a budget Vlad.
Yeah. Can I be real with you? I think Enchanted Quiver on Juggernaut might be better than Orbit Destruction. Because Enchanted Quiver gives you True Strike. And that might help with it against the...
For a single hit.
Yeah, it's okay. It's better than 0 True Strike, though.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure if the Armor Corruption and Slow is better than the bonus damage and True Strike.
I'd still err on the side of Orbit Destruction.
That's understandable. I'm just like, you know,
It's
advocating
kill
the other
everyone
side,
else.
you know. Yeah.
Well, it's like Ricky's lining up a butterfly as well.
Seems like it, yeah.
I mean, it's fair enough. Like again, like I said, the Jug's aimed for the Abyssal Blade, and Razor really doesn't like building MKB. It doesn't really generally help his sort of game plan.
It's not really what he wants to do. This whole thing is just getting a ton of agility and movement speed and just running around doing things.
And being tanky.
Yeah.
It's like, it does neither for him.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see Axe Refresher on Razor at this point. Timeless Relic, what an item.
Oh, yeah, we're at 37 minutes, yeah.
Very cool, yeah.
Timer's Relic, put down your Pango.
Yeah, that's really good.
Or actually your Sniper. It'd be super strong in your Sniper.
Oh god, yeah. Leveler as well.
Because
would
it's
be-
more magic damage as well.
I'm gonna be honest, Leveler I can see on Razor. Minotaur Horn, that goes on Mars, easy.
Yeah, there's your Mars item.
Yeah.
And he's got spin. They found the Ricky, unfortunately.
Yeah, there's a lot of things happening. All of them not too wonderful. Juggernaut's just
Trick.
going crazy.
Trick.
Oh, no.
Oh, he gets out, but this
fight.
is costly. Oh,
Okay.
Shadow Fiend has been... There's a little fight up top. Some revenge from mid, maybe.
Oh my goodness.
And he's actually just taking their axe.
Yeah, Shadow
I
Fiend's
think
just
he's
like,
committed.
how do you like me now? He's hitting him with the
He's actually
damage.
committing.
The force stuff.
he
Oh
was
my
so close.
goodness. So close. Big ultimate. And he
And he
TP's.
TP'd
Oh
him?
my god.
No!
No way did he get out of that. No one died. DNC didn't. What? The tips
That's
coming
just
out.
rude!
The tips coming out.
You
Sniper
know what,
Matt-
Jug goes down to like
Yeah.
Ricky's Sniper.
Yeah, to Ricky Sniper.
I tell you what,
yeah.
playing Ricky with a Sniper in team with Ags is so nice. You got like, you're off ganking them in the back and somehow you still got support that can stun them without dying.
Oh my goodness me.
Can't believe you got out there. The aggressive force stuff to try and get the razor as well. I can
Yeah,
respect that.
oh goodness me. Yeah, I did not even close.
What a baller. Dommy B.
Yeah, you gotta respect.
Be my
him.
dom.
No.
No?
That-
Family
that-
friendly stream, I
that's
mean?
family friendly stream. Yeah, that's not. Ninja Gear. It's a decent item. I can see that one. Yeah, on maybe Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, if
Or
it wasn't for the
Ricky,
timeless
yeah.
relic. If it wasn't for the timeless racket, I'd suggest it on the sniper just so we can hide more.
Oh yeah,
in the
for
back
sure.
lines as well as
For
Edge is
sure.
nice.
I like the leveler on Shadow Fiend. Really fits in with his split pushing. Need to check if cheats are enabled. It's actually true.
Cheats are not enabled.
I have a camo found by the Mars. That's a good item.
I still think you want the Minotaur horn.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's just a good item.
Oh, Razor's taking the Minotaur horn. fair
Yeah.
enough. Oh, dust coming out. A little smoke coming out from Radiant. Missing a couple of
It's
areas.
just a
but
small one. They think that.
mini smoke.
Yeah. They see the Shadow Fiend. They don't see anyone else because Shadow Fiend broke his.
Jugs lining up
Right.
above. Right?
Yeah. Pango spies Lich.
Sniper's not
They're
with
kind of
them
just
there.
coming around. The tricks of the trade out. Phoenix is
There you
forced to
go.
ult. Rubik is just kind of running around and dying. Razorwall comes out. He's hitting a lot of
Huge
people
egg.
with it. That's a massive egg and a massive Sunray. They're gonna take down 3.
He's doing the fear TP
Yeah,
again.
big ult. But here's the thing. Oh,
the
no
back
stun from Roshan. That was very dangerous, very risky.
They're going to get roached for this.
Oh, if he'd have got bashed, that was GG. What's
They
the...
really needed to burst the egg, the Phoenix there. He was so close to going down.
That was a 15% chance to lose the game right there, dude.
Buff Roshan.
Yeah, goodness me. This is second Roshan. It seems pretty free. Pango, yeah, okay, Sniper's just shrapneling it, so they've got vision. Completely smart.
You might get the last hit with shrapnel. I don't think this is.
He tried to steal it! You naughty little dwarf! How dare you!
When
Dice
when I
for
think of
his
sniper,
troubles.
I don't think of this hero is perfect for stealing
He
ages.
just force-staffed in there like it was his job. It was great.
No.
You gotta respect the gumption, surely, to just do that. Okay,
I
so
think
yeah,
that was just silly.
it was silly. Oh yeah, it was so silly. Yeah, the leveler just going absolutely crazy here.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Look at that
got
attack
the-
speed too.
Dire's bottom tower.
It's a shame he doesn't have the presence or affects buildings, and
Yeah.
he'd be shredding.
Oh yeah, he
He's
would
getting
be
big off
pushing
the
so
top.
hard.
Rubik's trying to defend a tower he should not be defending. His two of his teammates dead, and the other one split pushing.
Yeah, Mars is here trying to defend the split push, but honestly, I don't think it's that effective. Yeah, he's just hitting. He's just hitting the tower. He knows they don't have fortify. He can just hit
It's a
it.
good trade. Ricky's actually gone in on this. The bashment.
Oh my goodness.
Ricky needs
Oh,
help.
the basher
He's got
again. The abyssal.
these
Phoenix
fights where
as
they're
well.
trying to like
Pango's-
2v4 is not great.
Yeah, Pango's out of there. Yeah, it's just kind of. The thing is,
Awkward.
is Shadow Fiend is making this look absolutely terrible because he's got so much net worth. He's got so much net worth that Radiant are technically still an advantage.
You should be able to run this down now.
Oh,
DNC
no.
is going to go down. Oh, we've
Ooh,
it's the cheese off
fat-
just in time.
Oh my god, the fattest cheese.
There's Aegis. He's going to Shadow Fiend
Pango is
over
done.
this. He actually
missed.
misses it on.
He missed the timing. A rare misstep from Domi there. But the thing is
DNC's going down.
Yeah, DNC's going down. I don't think Juggernaut's with us for too much longer either, and Phoenix is going to join the club. Ooh, no, he's got 4-staff and Icarus dive. I think he's
Still
safely
hope,
out.
If they didn't have vision.
Oh no,
yeah.
the stun. Mr.
The
Sniper.
longest range stun coming from
Oh,
downtown.
Amazon Prime delivery on that one.
They're picking
This-
to go for the game, but they all have buyback on the other team.
Yeah, they can't push this
It's not
too
that
hard.
simple.
They can't, like, I would say do Roshan, but they've already done it.
They just took down the Aegis and cheese.
Yeah.
I've-
Yeah, because they've got no Aegis, they've got no cheese, so it's not too bad. I think Shadowfiend can just kind of hit this, because Mars on his own can't really do anything.
Oh, this is
Oh,
such
okay,
a
this is,
pause.
okay, this is kind of a, this is starting to make me think,
Papega.
yeah, I'm not being funny, like, at this moment, you've got two people who've just bought back, and then you crash and pause, like, that's,
Guys, are we still pushing this?
yeah, it's like, yo, hold up. At least every time it's a different person so we can share the blame. Very, very interesting. How it's never the same person. No, I'm kidding. I'm not suspecting anyone of any foul play or anything.
Ricky's back. So
Yeah,
we're
Ricky
getting
is
straight
back, so
into
we,
this.
yeah, hopefully we go straight back into it, yeah. Whose lobby
think
is
the
this? Daybreaker? No, I'm kidding. Ooh, I need more time. Wait. Game seems fucked up. Well, it's fine for me, on caster's side. Camera panning left indefinitely? That's not a... For Ricky. Oh, okay, that's not a me thing. I think you need
that
to...
sounds like a his computer.
Yeah, I think you might need to restart PC. Or
I've had that before.
Yeah. It's okay. If restarting client doesn't do it, try restarting PC. That's what I would say. I'm fine. Okay, good. You can try selling items, then rebuying. Smile. Okay, Mars gets extra points for MVP.
Mars got DD, but I feel like we need to buy back the other die heroes.
Yeah, the other two need to come back real soon, but it might be too
The
little too late.
fight's already over now.
Yeah, Mars is already down. There's not really anything that Razor can do on his own. Oh
Doesn't
no!
feel like
the
a
stun
team
from the
decision, that does it? Like
No.
Jug's still got his buyback this whole time.
They needed to all
Now
buy
the
back.
game's over.
Yeah, they needed to buy back at the same time. This might be a GG call. And to
This
think
is
people,
over.
you know, to think,
DNC does bleed.
does not carry.
Celebratory ult. Why didn't Jug buy back? He has to. Like
yeah,
the game was over.
Yeah, I think it's just kind of one of those things where it wasn't. My Jug is pretending.
Dire's ancient. It's under attack.
Oh no! Oh no! Don't do this.
That's tactical.
Oh no! He's got so much healing. You can't. No, you can't kill him. Oh my God, they can kill him. I didn't even lose
the
anything.
fountain's
Oh,
useless.
that's why he didn't buy back. Ult?
Fountain's really bad.
14 seconds on ult.
I mean, here's another demonstration valve that the fountain needs buffing. He just stood in there for ages.
Yeah, for real. DNC so powerful, his buyback makes people crash. Pretty decent. Well, good job, glorious teammate. You indeed are glorious, as you have claimed the glory of this tournament. What a comeback. What a comeback. You know, it was looking all dire. It was looking all dire for a while, and then Radiant just
Yeah.
kind of came back. I love an underdog story. It's very nice.
Oh, look at that win rate graph change.
Oh, yeah, for real. Yeah. That win rate graph, goodness me. Gaben, explain?
Shadowfiend needs to come back, though.
Yeah, he's very
That's
able
what worried me about the Razor pick.
Yeah, he's very able to come back. Very able. Oh, no. Well, Team Sneed did a fantastic performance, and they were valiant until the end. Until the end. And they are glorious enough to take second place in this tournament. But the winners,
Very strong showing.
the winners who get the surprise items from Alliance will be glorious. Team 8, Dommy B, Hash, Trimbor, J, and 1. Excellent showing from all involved, but especially from the team who won. GG's, guys. GG's.
Yeah, it was really well played. It was really nice to see a team come back like that as well, especially in this patch. It's so hard.
Oh yeah, comebacks are very difficult in this patch. So it's nice to see it happen. Definitely, it's refreshing to watch as well. There were a lot of hype moments, a lot of cool team fights. I think that game was just fantastic. Considering the first two games were such I don't want to say one-sided, but the first two games did have obviously a fair amount of favor towards DNC, especially because of the draft. I think that I think this was way better. This was a much better game. I enjoyed it a lot. One thing I will say, I would love to see that game played again where they didn't pick Razor last, and see how different it would be.
Yeah, I think they had a lot of options.
They had a lot of options, and I don't think Razor was. It was tough. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't. It was by no means an easy choice, but yeah.
I think when you're that far ahead, though, you should still be able to win. Like,
Yeah, for
the
sure.
pick wasn't bad. It was clearly good.
There were a few bad engages around about the midway through the game.
It's execution.
Yeah, for sure. Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this tournament. Thank you so much for participating if you are a player. And thank you so much for helping us, me and Daybreaker, organize this. If you are a community organizer, remember guys, just because you may see me, Trell, and Daybreaker the most, in the form that we are casters and people who host lobbies, do not forget that every single person with an orange name has worked on this and does continue to work for this, so do show your appreciation to them. It is a voluntary project, and while we are happy to do so, it is, of course, coming out of our own time. So yeah, great effort from everyone. I think this has been an absolute blast. I have been Melody, known on the internet as Shooped. You can follow me at ShoopedYT. That's at ShoopedYT on Twitter. And I do recommend you do, because I'm pretty good at the whole Twittering thing.
And I'm at Daybreaker, too. You find me on Twitter as well, and occasionally on Twitch.
Yeah, same username, just Daybreaker Dota.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Real exciting.
Real exciting. I mean, it's to the point. It's a classic business one. I mean, ShoopedYT is there because I thought I was gonna have a career on YouTube, but you know, because Shooped, the name Shooped, believe it or not, There is a lawyer from California called David Shoop, and he has the Twitter handle ShoopD. And he hasn't used that account since 2015, and I've tried to talk to Twitter to say, hey, can I get that handle, and they've told me no every time. Which is sad. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been a wonderful experience. I hope that it has been even half as wonderful for you as it has for us. Thank you so much for watching. Do stay tuned to the Dota 2 Reddit Discord for when we host the next tournament, and also for other updates regarding community things, such as non-competitive stuff like in-houses. I know some of those get hosted pretty often, especially ones for the SEA region. I know we have a good reputation for. But yeah, no, just feel free to keep yourself updated, look into this kind of thing, and obviously if you want to do this next month when we do that, when we do this tournament again, the best way to do so is to stay alerted so that you can respond to the form quickly and get a place in. Because I did get a few people message me saying, hey, are there still any spots left? And there just weren't. And it's like, oh, well, where am I on the wait list? And it's like, you can't really say, because then you have to make the wait list public, and it's all, not wonderful. So yes, alertness wins tournaments, because you can't win a tournament unless you play in it. Yeah. Haha, gotcha. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We will see you guys next time. Goodbye!